My business. Go ahead.
No, I ain't airing nothing.
Air it.
Yeah, we live.
Air it.
But it is what it is.
Buenos dias, everyone. Hola. Hello.
Ain't no hola.
Let's
Don't even
go.
talk to me.
Hola, hola, eh. Hola, hola.
That's what I'm talking about.
You know what?
Rolling, rolling, rolling. We can't play
Everybody except Victor.
Yeah.
I hope y'all all right. Because I could give a damn whether Victor is or not.
now. Here we go.
What's going on, ladies?
What's happening?
Veronica.
You know what? That's what we was arguing. That's what we was arguing about before we even got here.
Hi, Sissy. How are you?
Oh,
Marvelous.
That
That's
is
how we
wonderful. You look
Good.
lovely with your
good.
braids.
That's what I'm
Thank
talking
you.
about.
I love them.
That's what we
Thank you
talking.
so
That's what I'm
much.
talking
Yes.
So glad to have them back.
And Mr. White.
Don't talk to
How
me.
are you?
Don't talk to me.
And how are you, Mr. White?
I am severely aggravated today.
I know. I
period,
know.
My period on.
I can tell. That's no lie. He's menopausing. For real.
Somebody knock it on.
Look. I got some
That's
good
what
news for you.
What's that?
So I was in Bath and Body Works, and guess what I saw? That Japanese blossom. I started to buy you some and break it.
I'd have rub it all on me.
I started to buy you some. I said, look at Victor's right here.
I'd have rub it all on me.
So they still make it. So women, if
know
you
that.
want to shoot your shot,
I know
you
that.
get
You know
some
what?
Japanese blossom and rub it all over your body.
You know why? You know how I know they still make it? It's because I smelt it on somebody.
Oh
One
shit!
night.
Oh, where they have it
One
on
night.
I can't tell you because if I tell you, you'll laugh at me.
that? Oh Lord.
I ain't want nobody to know
Tell
I
me.
ain't got it.
Okay.
But
Is that
they,
else
Was it the else? I already said it to be the old folks club. The senior citizen discount.
she had on some Japanese blossom and she smelled like a little Ben Gay too.
Oh, you like that being gay?
I mean, the biofreeze don't got no smell to it.
The hell?
The biofreeze ain't got no smell to it, but the Ben Gay smell like that menthol.
That menthy menthol. You like that?
No,
that
hell no.
Get you.
Because you she be like, you rub my knee. And you rub a knee, and my hand go numb and shit. And she got that numbing cream and all
You know
that.
what?
And I put it on my.
Not your hand go numb.
Yeah.
You can rub for hours.
Oh no, something will come out.
Well, hello, everyone. Welcome
Yes,
to Tangy Tea of Life. This is where we talk about any. Wait, first, let me get my headphones together.
Oh
'Cause
boy,
I want to hear all this tea.
girl.
Let me see. Wait, hold up. I don't think my mic is on.
It's on. It's on. It's on. It's on.
Okay. Mic check. Why I can't even hear myself.
My mic's down.
I can hear you. I hear you real
I
good.
hear
Here
you
I go.
fine.
Okay.
Okay, here I go. Hello, guys. Welcome to Tangy Tea of Life. I'm your host, Veronica.
Hey, girl, what's up?
Boo.
Thank you, Johnson.
I'm just Mr. Krabs tonight.
Mr. Hater.
I
Got
see
the Grinch
that.
over here. I'm a
real
mean
hater
one.
tonight.
Mr.
Hello, my brother Victor is back with us tonight. I almost didn't make it, but
I
he's
almost
here.
didn't. Yeah, I'm tired.
I'm so glad you
I'm
did.
tired too.
I really am.
Well, thank you. I
Hey,
appreciate
Victor, I
it.
can't hear you, sis.
I hear. You can't hear?
Mm-mm.
I hear real good.
Maybe your
What mic you on?
mic.
4. Got you.
Okay.
Got you now. All right.
Okay.
Victor, so glad to see you back with us. Wait a minute. Wait.
Oof.
Ooh.
I'm about to have to go to the bathroom and handle something for you. Clean the pipes out and come on back.
Victor, are you ready?
My girl Sharon is back with us tonight.
Hello, everyone.
What's going on, Sharon?
Hello, Sharon.
Sharon.
Going on, but the
Your
rent.
mom.
Sharon.
You got to have a J-O-B if you want to be with me. No romance without the finance.
See? And y'all say it's all
I didn't
about,
make the
I
song.
always talk about.
First of all, it's a song.
Okay.
I didn't make it, but she was talking about somebody. She was talking about somebody, baby daddy, mama daddy. Somebody.
Somebody.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody. Hey, Lisa. Everybody out there watching tonight. Something's on your mind.
Yes, it is, Lord. Help them.
Let's get to the letter.
Okay.
It'll come out sooner or later.
Oh, all right.
You know how y'all is. You know how y'all women is.
No.
Y'all oppress until we say something that we may or may not mean. So I'm just leave it at that.
Anywho, all right. Welcome to the tea, everyone. We do have an email letter tonight, and we're gonna jump right into it.
Jump in it.
Jump in it. All right, here we go. Hey, Deanna, Tori. Hey, ladies. All right, so the letters goes like this. If you were diagnosed with an illness somewhat serious, and you tell your spouse what the doctor said, and the first thing your spouse says, can I put a life insurance policy on you? Not baby. Wait a minute. Not baby is going to be okay. Let's pray. Don't worry. Let's get a second opinion, etc. But can I put a policy on you? He knows I had life insurance before we got married, and that was the last thing I thought of was dying and life insurance. Yes, I was upset when I got this diagnosis, but I was even more upset when my husband asked me that question. My question is, how would you have responded and how would you have felt if this was you? He even said he wanted to put $30,000 on me. I never felt the same about him since. Even though I said, you know what? You made me mess up. My question is, how would you have responded and how would you have felt if this was you? He even said he wanted to put $30,000 on me. I never felt the same about him since. Even though I said no, he forged my name and put the $30,000 on me anyway. I did call the insurance company after finding out and they canceled it. I can't stay with someone who I definitely know don't care about my life. Money seemed to be his top priority. Am I wrong for asking for a divorce? Sincerely, sad, sick, and depressed wife.
I mean, you go ahead, Sharon.
This is your cup of tea.
This is your cup of tea.
I mean, I had my insurance license, but
First of all,
this is you.
So many things played in my mind. You know, like
Tell us.
one, it is illegal to forge a policy.
Number one.
So whoever wrote the policy, they could lose their license or be fined. Okay. Two, if she is ill and could get a life insurance policy, she should have kept the life insurance policy. Because yes, you know, it's going to help her family when she leaves. It's, you know, 30,000. It's not 100,000. You know, 10,000 of it's going to be towards the funeral. And then just say he has 20,000 left, which he won't, because you have to, you know, other bills. So say he has 20,000 left. How long is that 20,000 going to last after she's dead if it's an income missing? Granted, I think he was cold-blooded in saying that, can I get a life insurance policy on you? You know, you could have consoled her and could have been went about it another way, you know, like console her, baby, I'm sorry. You know, they're married. I don't know the extent of their relationship and how loving or unloving it is, but he was just straight to the point. So yes, I would be kind of, you know, curious, you know, over his actions and how he just went straight for the life insurance.
Straight
but
to the life insurance.
Honestly, like my thing is, if she could get life insurance, how sick really is she? Because, you know, if you have a critical illness, it's rare to get a policy. You can't. You can't get a policy
if they report it though.
You don't have to. You don't have to report it. It's just like your driving record shows, your tickets and stuff. If you have a critical illness, it shows on your MIB. That's the Medical Insurance Bureau. It's going to show, unless it just recently happened. That's and they got it before. Yeah. But only other than that, it'll show up.
Yeah.
Diabetes, blood pressure, stroke, heart attack. It's going to show. Cancer,
Right.
kidney failure. It's going to show.
That's what I'm saying. This had to be done before.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
What about irresponsibility? Does that show up?
You know
that's
what?
under all women's MIB. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
So I'm gonna hand
Yes.
Victor his ass later, but right now I'm gonna finish with my statement. But my thing is, a lot of people. She said she had insurance when she got married. So does that mean she had it? She doesn't have it now? Because if she doesn't have it, he's gonna need it. At the reality of it all, we all gonna die. Some people do it before others, but we all gonna die, and we all need some type of insurance. So I think he could have did went about it a different way. But do she have insurance?
Well, at this point, I think she's aiming for a divorce. So she really.
But you divorcing because of what? Like the reality of it, you're mad because he got the insurance policy, and he shouldn't have did it against her will. But do you have insurance? You have to die. Someone has to take care of your business, of you, after you transition.
So let me step in for a second because y'all going way too far with it. First of all, she's selfish as shit. So you're already leaving here. All right. Yeah, he went about it the wrong way, but I feel like she think that her illness is like a come up for him. But regardless of the fact, insurance, you leaving me with a bill, no matter what your medical bills is. So if I take it as if you're ill, I got to cover this. So let's go ahead. Yeah, he probably should have went about it a little bit more tactful way. But like you said, if this don't show up on your MIB, let's hurry up. I'm sorry. Let's hurry up and get something going. 30 grand ain't a lot of money. Let's just go ahead and say that. It's not. That is not life changing money.
It is not.
So you want to divorce this dude. So then you're not thinking past your nose. So who gonna take care of you? So when your critical illness turns into terminal illness, who gonna be in hospice with you? Who gonna wipe your tail?
Maybe she have kids.
But
I don't want to wipe my mama tail.
Well, no, I don't want to wipe nobody tail. But if it comes down to it,
but see, that's
I
the
will.
but see, that's the
I will.
I said I
that's the
don't want to,
woman.
but I
But see, that's the
will.
woman
I
in
will.
y'all. A man don't want to wipe his mama butt.
True, because my father didn't want to do, and he had sisters, and I agree that he shouldn't had to. But I, as a high schooler, had to do it for my grandfather.
And I understand that, but that's the
and I did
instinct in you.
But you don't understand. I still was a
That is
child,
the
a young
woman,
adult. You know what I'm saying?
That's the womanly instinct in you. We don't have that. So we do that. However you look at it, I get it.
My cousin, me and him, my mother was the primary.
Yeah.
My cousin moved in and he took care of granddaddy, and me and him, because when he wanted to go out, I let him off, duty or whatever. So he did it too.
To his grandfather.
Right.
I just said my mother. A man ain't gonna want to do that to his mother or another female.
But if he
might do it to his wife, he won't.
But if he has no choice, there are men.
I mean,
anyone watching,
we can what if all night long.
No, I didn't say what if. I said there are men
who
do take care of. There are male nurses.
Yeah, there are men that want to be women. I mean, we can what if all night. But yes,
you just been a butt about it. You just been a butt about it. But there are men who take care of their wives and mothers.
There's comments right now.
Yeah.
A man will take care of his wife, but he will not want to take care of his mother.
Right. He will. You're right. He will not want to. But if that was the case and he had to, I'm sure you would.
No.
Okay. You leave your hurt in the hands of someone else.
As long as I can supervise.
Okay. But let me tell you, and you know what? And I'm going to flip the script a little bit on this little situation right here. He's taking the insurance out on her.
Mm-hmm.
I hope he has insurance himself, because let me tell you something. The way the man upstairs works sometimes, it may not be her that go first. It could be him. So, you never know what you're doing when you do it out of hate or spite.
Exactly.
So, when he got the 30,000, she should have turned around and got the 30,000 on him too. Doesn't mean she's going to die before him because she's ill.
So let me flip the script since we flipping a whole bunch of scripts.
Right.
What if everybody died before the both of them? I mean, we could do this all
I
night.
mean, no, Victor, you're
You know
not.
what?
You know, you're just not being.
I am.
No,
you're going
not.
so.
What if everybody died before them?
Well,
You know what?
But that is a legitimate point, though. If he passes away before she does,
She needs some
she-
type of.
But I want to go back to what Sly says. He says he should have had insurance on her from the beginning of their marriage.
I certainly
Like you
did.
should have insurance.
She said she had a policy. That's
Yeah.
why I'm wondering if
but was
it
he
lapsed
included?
or. You know, she can change. One thing about it is it doesn't matter. You can change the beneficiary on the policy anytime you want to.
Yeah.
You know, so that's a good question. Is he or did she add him as a beneficiary? Who's that policy going
Right.
to? Is the policy still active? You know, but
I think I want to get back in the field. I messed up. Go ahead,
but you
Sharon.
know, he needs
Go
to.
ahead.
But you know,
'Cause
not
there's
only
so
does she
many
need
of
a
us.
policy, what he could have did to show that he was an upstanding guy. I'm gonna go ahead and take one on myself too. Let me get 30,000 on
Right.
you, 30,000 on me. We'll both be $30,000 covered. That's the most sane thing to
That's
do.
irresponsible.
It's
That's
so
not
Oh, okay.
it's so many
'Cause-
people that need to be educated on how insurance.
because after a
policies
certain
work.
age, it's hard to get a $30,000 policy.
Well, see, with me,
That's hard.
I
If
don't.
you're not healthy, I'm sorry. If you're not healthy,
You're right.
Mhm.
I look at insurance a little different because I'm not going to pay for an insurance policy that I'm not the beneficiary on. So, I mean, I got insurance with my job, but like when my kids get a certain age, if y'all want to take a policy out on me, you going to pay the premiums on it, not me. Because when I leave, I'm going to make sure I have enough money to cover myself and I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing that goes with, you know, my father and my mother. You know what I'm saying? I paid the premium on them because they was like, I'm not going to pay, you know, for these policies. And then you benefit from it. And it is what it is. And I get it. But everybody looks at it differently.
true, because I pay for my policy so my children
Mhm.
that I gave birth to can
Mhm.
benefit from it.
Okay.
That's why. Because when I'm gone, because here on earth, when I'm here, if they call me, they need something, I can do it. When
Yeah.
I'm gone, they won't have that. And money don't bring anybody back.
It don't.
But it's nothing wrong with leaving your family a cushion. And I'm not talking $30,000. I'm going to leave my girls where they won't miss me in that area of their life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That they won't get my love, but that's the love I can leave here. I'll be gone and I'll leave them the memories, but I'm not going to leave my kids struggling.
Yeah.
Ain't going to happen.
like putting up a GoFundMe and not knocking anyone
That's on
that
them.
does that.
Right.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? But
People don't realize how hard it is when you go to a funeral home
Oh, I know. I did my dad's funeral.
and you don't have it. And they
Mhm.
looking at you and
Mhm.
you know you got a body to deal with. And even if they give you the cheapest, say, okay, we can cremate without a service, cremate with the service. Even $3,000 is a struggle for people.
Yeah.
Okay.
But see,
Yeah.
the thing is that at the end of the day, us three will leave here at some point in time.
Exactly.
So we don't know exactly when that is. So to all our viewers right now, you need to be getting your shit in order now,
that's true.
today,
I
after the
it's
show,
true.
during the show, whatever it is, because we want to so much. I mean, I get it. I want to live my life and all
I don't
this,
want to live forever. I
but-
know I can't. I don't want to live forever. But what I want to do is live a good life while I'm here. And I want to be meaningful and I want to do people right. So when I die, I'm okay.
Yeah.
I just don't, but I don't want to live forever because that's just absurd.
To you, it is.
You can't live
You-
forever.
To
I mean,
you.
once you acknowledge the fact that you cannot live it, my memory, my what do you call that? My what you call it will live, but I won't live forever in the physical.
To you, just your opinion. You
But
don't want to.
I know Superman, you want to live forever.
didn't say
come
that.
Come on.
I didn't say that
That's
because
because you haven't fantasized because we make we make these fantasies up in our mind, right? What we make up is what we, bring
Because-
to fruition because women are just all over the place, right?
and y'all talk too much.
Exactly. That's why I be talking right now.
Bree
Y'all
says-
don't understand. Before the show started, Vic went in, so I got a bone with him right now.
But go ahead.
Bree, oh, what? Okay, so Bree says she probably had a policy through her job and now she doesn't have that job.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
I think so.
Lashonda says, "Good evening, y'all. This is a great topic, something we all need to discuss and get ready for." Yeah,
I don't know why people don't like discussing insurance.
It's not about
You know,
I don't. It's not. I don't think it's about insurance.
it's about
just
the death.
Yes,
It's about the death. It has nothing to do with the insurance. It's about death.
Yeah.
But people, I mean,
I mean,
dealing with it, you know, I guess because that's your field, you could talk about it so openly. But for someone who, you know, doesn't normally deal with that, it's kind of rough, because if you setting up a policy for your mother or your father, you know, you pretty much having to face the fact that I won't see you no more. So regardless, we're pretty much planning your final days here. So that's a bit rough. And a lot of people don't want to deal with shit like that. They rather say, you know, you take care of it. You know, it is what it is.
but you're not planning their final days. You're just planning for the final day. You're
Well,
preparing for that day. So live your life to the fullest.
But what I'm saying is that is your field. So you openly think about it completely different from the rest of the people who think like me. When I think about insurance, it's just in case some shit happen. Just like with health insurance, I'm like, well, shit, I'm getting this health insurance, you know, and I'm getting this just in case, you know, kids break their arm.
just like car insurance.
Yes, it's like just in case. You always go to that extreme. But for me to sit down with my mother, she was like, well, you know, I got this policy here. I'm like, man, I ain't want to talk about this shit. You don't. But with you, that's your field. So you don't think like that.
People fail, and I hate it. I understand exactly where you're coming from, because I see it every day. But people fail to understand you leave a legacy behind. That's why, you know, that's why there are some races ahead more than others. You don't understand. They utilize insurance. And people got to stop looking at it as, I'm not going to be here to use it. I'm leaving for somebody else. You are, but look how you're leaving them. The money, it's there. It can be a legacy.
If used right. But that's anything. That's just with any tool, if used right. So, I mean.
My aunt passed, right? She had 2 children, a boy and a girl. She passed. She left them both $100,000. A little over. My cousin remodeled his house, had a rental property, and he's now sold the rental property and the house, built another house, and moved. But he was afforded that opportunity to do that, and he used his money because his mother left him that. And she left them that because those were her children and she loved them, so they could have it to utilize. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, $30,000 isn't much.
But to me, that money, just me, because somebody left me something, that is a memory that I just don't want. You can leave me $100 and I can buy a house or a car with that $100. But at the end of the day, every time I look at that car or that house, I'm thinking somebody had to die for me to have this life.
See, you didn't think that person that died loved me enough.
But that is
that person that died loved you enough.
That is not what I'm thinking. I'm telling you,
I know
exactly
that's not what you're
thinking.
But in reality, that person loved you enough.
I don't know about that.
To take out a policy and say, I'm gonna leave this to Victor because when I'm gone, I want him to have it. That's a benefit. That person loved you. It's not to leave a bad memory behind. It's because that person loved you enough to leave a legacy for you, to make something a little easier for you. I understand. I totally get what you're saying. I do. I get it.
Okay.
But I'm looking at it as that person, if that was the case, loved you enough.
Okay. Okay. But what I'm saying is every time I see that,
right,
regardless of how it was left, it's always going to take me to a memory of you're not here anymore. I'd rather burn all this shit down and then to get you back.
Okay, so let me read her comment because she sent me a message. She had and still has insurance on her. Insurance was not needed.
Okay. Is the husband the beneficiary?
Her children.
Are the
Or-
beneficiary? Oh, so he wanted a piece of the pie. But the thing about it is, if they're under 18, they can't get it right away. It'll go into a trust.
Mhm.
I mean, I understand putting your children as the beneficiary, but it'll go in a trust if they're under 18. So it's someone you have to trust that'll do right with your kids. And if you can't trust anybody, then you put it in a trust. So when they turn 18, they'll get whatever percentage you put in, list for them.
Mm.
And if the husband is not on the insurance policy, I mean, really,
It's going to
I
probate.
don't, and he's not on that insurance policy. No, insurances don't go to probate. The only way an insurance policy,
There you go. I was about to say,
the
go
only
ahead.
way an insurance policy would go to probate if you have it included on the will. And if anyone is listening, do not include in your will that you have
I was
insurance.
about to say, because it will.
Right.
Okay. Now, with that being said, he only did 30,000. So I'm sure he's going to take care of the funeral. I'm assuming if something was to happen to her. I don't want to put the woman down early or anything, but just with the 30,000, I'm thinking he probably knows she has the policy.
Yeah.
The kid's name's on the policy. So he's like, look, I don't know what time you got going on here. I want $30,000. Probably so he can take care of the services. I'm assuming because it makes sense.
I think he could have went about it
Most
a
definitely.
little tactful.
Most definitely. Most
But
definitely.
they about to break up over 30 grand. That ain't even a car. That's
Right.
not even a house.
I mean, do you
That
love
ain't
him? Because
shit.
the marriage is worth more than 30 grand, right?
But is it only that though? Because wait, let me go back to the letter because she said something about she can tell that he is. all
Are we
about the
still
money.
doing it? That's the main thing. I want to know they still haven't said.
For one, he forged her name.
Okay,
I mean,
ask her, ma'am. She. Are y'all still doing it? Can you still have sex? That's the main thing.
Like, does she
Damn
have
the
a, what
damn
type,
the 30.
I wonder what type of illness, because with certain illness she can't get a policy, so she should have probably kept the policy.
Why let's
Because if the husband's not on the other policy, I mean, come on, that's your husband. He
ask her,
needs
can
a
she have
policy.
sex? I want to know that.
why is that important?
That's irrelevant.
It's not irrelevant.
Why?
Because that man
She
still.
says no,
Know what?
they're not having sex.
So she being selfish now. Something wrong with her mouth.
So this woman is ill. You want her to get
But
head,
see,
right?
but-
Only men think about
but-
sex on
right,
their
but-
deathbed,
all right,
not women.
So now that now that this is on the table, she wants love and compassion. She wants this man to respect her. She wants this man to put her first, but he got to deal with her being sick.
For better, or for worse.
And
That's what the vow
but that's
said.
not. But let me
Go
drag
ahead.
this mule along. So understand when somebody gets sick, they are a burden now. They are. I don't care how much you love them. They are a burden. Now your life revolves around making sure they're comforted until they transition. So now you're basically telling me that we ain't doing it. You're not, the same woman that I seen you when I first met you and all this other stuff. And all I did was ask for 30 for compensation, and you can't even do that.
That's probably not all he
See,
did.
you see, it's the wording,
And I get it,
compensation,
but
burden. But
it's the truth.
Victor, I promise you,
It
I
ain't the
hope
truth.
nothing ever. I hope God holds your health, because the way you talking right now,
But see, this is the thing between.
you can't be that way.
Yes, I can.
I mean, yeah, you
But-
can be that way.
But the thing,
Maybe I should say this: you shouldn't be that
no,
way.
See,
I should, because I'm
But
not
Sly is
speaking.
right.
I'm not speaking anything that is
Up,
not the
up.
truth.
Go up. No,
When somebody is
Uh-huh.
sick,
up. One more. That one.
You should always have an outside policy along with your job policy.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
but-
most definitely.
no, that's not.
You know what I
we-
tell people? Unless you plan on dying on your job, because a lot of jobs, certain jobs, it's few. I think 5% of the jobs out there will let you take the
But
insurance
that's not
policy
what
with
we
you.
were just talking about.
I
But-
know.
Okay.
I didn't.
But the thing about the truth is, it doesn't matter if it hurts your feelings or not. The truth is the truth. People don't want to know that when you get sick, you are a burden. You are. It might sound
I
like
didn't look
Yeah,
at
but
real
I didn't
harsh.
when my
ask to get
sister
sick.
had her
But
stroke. I didn't
that's-
think of her as a burden.
That's not what. Listen
No.
now, you
I didn't think of her as a burden, and I was there 24/7.
okay? And and I commend you for that. But what I'm saying is a cold, hard truth. When someone is sick, it's a burden because now I have to stop what I'm doing. I'm sorry. I have to stop what I'm doing to make sure you straight. So my life is now on hold to get you right. I'm not saying that it's when I'm saying it's a burden, it's just it's an inconvenience and it's not something that I really wanted to do, but it's something that I'm going to do.
You wasn't planning on
Exactly. So I think sometimes when people use words like that, that's kind of strong. People take it this way and it's not necessarily that way. So all I'm saying is, that man needs to be compensated for, being there for his wife. He needs to be. 30 grand ain't a lot of money, but I would ask her to look at she coming at me. What'd she say?
No, she said they are separated because of adultery.
Come on.
Interesting. So you want the policy and you committed adultery? So you want your cake, you want to eat it too. You're just waiting for somebody to die so you can collect a little $30,000. You know what? The tomfoolery of it all.
And you were saying, Mr. White?
He was cheating before she got sick.
Probably.
And that's what Alicia, not Alicia, wait a minute, let me see. That was Bree that says, sounds like they had issues before she found out she was sick. Exactly. Yeah. And that's what I was saying. It was more to it.
So she being okay, you about to leave. All right, if the husband, all right, so she's got a policy and this is, all right, so let's think about it like this, since you're the insurance person, guru. If she's got a policy for the kids, they the beneficiary, right? I'm pretty sure she's paying the premium, right? But if I want to take a separate policy out on her and I'm going to pay the premium, what's the big deal?
You have to have her consent.
Oh, okay. But why wouldn't you consent?
Because you didn't cheated on me.
But you're not getting, it costs you no money.
I don't think at this point that she cares now now that the adultery plays a role in it, like you get no benefit.
Right.
But
my
for
kids
you
and
your side chick, you get no benefits because you know what? Now I'm thinking like because even if he get that, this is the crazy part. If he gets that policy, he pays the policy. Say she dies, he doesn't have to pay for the funeral.
But he will. He will.
Oh, okay. How you know?
I mean, he the husband. Regardless of the fact, we all know how credit works. That is going to be on him. It's going to be. They made the funeral home may put a lien on the crib or whatever they got together.
They can't do that,
but they will
because he has to sign the papers.
But see, okay, so this is the thing.
Another family member would have to step up.
If she goes into a nursing home, it will happen. They will put a lien on the crib unless he pays that. So it can't.
What if
happen.
they renting and don't have a house?
Okay, what if they live in space? I mean, we can what if all night.
They may. I'm just saying they may not own the house or have a house. They could be renting, so there's nothing for them to take charge of. So put a lien on.
So let's say they're already responsible enough, and she's got an insurance policy with the kids on it. Let that man get the 30 grand so he could go ahead.
He don't deserve it. He doesn't deserve it.
He doesn't deserve?
He doesn't deserve it.
So right now he should just walk away.
Get the divorce, honey. Don't even worry about it. Get the divorce. Keep on moving.
Wait a minute. So if somebody cheat, they don't love you?
You know what? When he said, let me get a policy out on you and didn't have no compassion when she was, diagnosed with whatever she was diagnosed, that was key right there. That's why he didn't care. Because you got a side piece. The song for him. I left home for my side. Bye.
Both of y'all
hurry up and divorce him before anything happens. Just go ahead.
Boy, y'all.
How long you been married? You been married like 10 years so you can get some alimony or something? Honey, get you a lawyer. Get you some money. Live your life. And if you were diagnosed with a critical illness, I will say most policies will let you borrow a certain amount against that policy due to a critical illness that you don't have to pay back, that you can use to pay bills or whatever.
What's she paying bills for?
Because he guaranteed to be like
medical.
Well, I'm not paying shit. If I got a critical illness, I ain't paying nothing.
My attorney,
children,
attorney,
credit
What he
card
gonna
bills.
what he
she
gonna,
wanna
they
wrap
gonna
up.
dig me up and make me work it off?
No, we talking about now. She can take care of bills now.
I'm not paying nothing.
Not you.
What I'm saying is, if
I'm
I got a
getting-
critical illness,
Sis, what I'm
I
saying
ain't
is, if
paying
you got
nothing.
a critical illness, check
What
with your insurance policy. You can borrow up a certain amount.
what, you
of
want me to
that.
die with a good credit score?
If
Oh
it's
man,
a
I'm
good-
running that shit in the ground.
If you,
Oh,
she can use that money to go on vacation if she wants
what
to.
I'm going on
She
vacation
don't
for?
have to tell them why. All she got to do is something. She got.
Oh,
a
so she
critical
gonna get somebody
illness.
else some tail.
She could, if she want to.
So now I got some critical tail, huh?
If she want to.
But that's selfish too. What if you
Stella, get your groove back.
got? So now she
If
gonna
she
go out
want
there.
to.
So now she gonna go out there, rock some dude world, and now I got some 3-month borrowed
Lord,
tail.
look at you done
Come on,
jumped off
man.
the whole
Don't
mountain.
do that. Don't do that.
Jumped off the whole mountain. Okay.
Don't even do that. I'm ready to.
do what you want to
Let's-
do.
Let's get some of these.
Wait a minute before you get to that comment. You don't think that's selfish? Let's say I got a terminal illness. I got 6 months to live. It's not a communicable disease. It is something brain cancer. All right. Should I really go out here trying to bond with somebody and spreading wee all over the damn universe? No, that is selfish.
If you want to.
But okay, so now
If you want to.
so now you fall in love with what
you
I'm
ain't gotta fall in love. You can at first sight.
you're
Let me
not.
tell you, this is
Yeah,
what it is.
I get what you're saying. Though.
Exactly.
probably-
But you can tell them what it is. I'm dying. I just want to just
But you ain't gonna do it.
pop it off. That's all.
So what I'm saying is, you that's selfish as shit. For me to go out here, spreading my seeds around, and somebody fall in love with me, and I'm about to check out of here.
That's on them. If you told them not to,
So then
They
sign
catch
the,
feelings?
then sign the
That's on
policy.
them.
Then sign the
she don't
policy.
have to. Just like you don't have to give tail, she don't have to sign the policy.
You're right.
Hmm.
No.
All righty, let's go back up here. Alicia, let's see what Alicia is saying. And we mothers feel secure in knowing when I'm gone, I left them enough to be taken care of, and I won't worry while I'm here if something happens. While they be able to live comfortably in my absence? If they blow it when I'm gone, that's them.
Exactly. I ain't worried. I mean, that's on them. The only thing I can do is hopefully instill, in them that, hey, this money ain't forever. You know what I'm saying?
Stevenson says it's a lot missing out of this letter. I would like to know who is taking care of her while she's sick.
Exactly.
Well, not his
Compensate-
free ding-a-ling looking self.
Compensate that man. How you know she ain't cheap? How she got the critical illness? She got asbestos poisoning from her side dude house. That what happened. But real talk, ma'am. Hey, on a serious note, much love to you. I wish you well. I know we're making light of it, but somebody life on the damn line. So I don't. I know you. She may be mad.
Another response.
What she say? She want to give me some critical tale.
25 years. They was married 25 years.
Oh, she
Been
kinda
married
old.
25. Children are adults. She was put in the hospital at McLeod. McLeod called and he never responded, but he won insurance.
Damn, bro.
You tried to fight the good fight. You did. So she's in the hospital.
When she was in the hospital, I think that's what she's saying. When she
So
was
it's
in
a
the
good thing her
hospital, he
kids are adults.
called. Yeah,
That's good. They'll take care of it.
So
right. They're not minors. They don't have to wait.
That's why he
until-
wanted that policy, because
How-
he know them kids ain't gonna give him jack.
how
squat.
you? But them probably his kids. But how do you want to leave here? That's the thing. How do you want to leave?
like
here?
I want to.
You ever heard that? It's an old story. It was about a guy. Him and his wife was having problems, and they had a kid, and she had terminal cancer. And she asked him every day for a year to carry me down the steps, and sit me on the chair. And he did that for a year. And as he was doing that, he started to develop more compassion for his wife, and he didn't realize until the end that she was sick. So a lot of times it takes an illness for somebody to come
Also,
back.
in that story, he had a side piece.
But let me in that same story, he had a side piece. But sometimes it doesn't matter how we started in the middle is how we end. So if I can be there for you, watching you go through this and take care of you, that may change my heart. But you so bitter that you're not even willing to give me a third, fourth, fifth, sixth chance.
That many?
That's
But sometimes it takes that. I mean, come on, man. We dudes.
Oh,
we-
I
we-
definitely know it takes that many times.
We mess up. Come on, man. And like y'all know, y'all have a gear that we don't have. Most of us don't have. Some of us don't have. Well, people like me don't have. So when it comes down to being, all sensitive, sometimes it takes something like that for you to realize, like, damn, well, let me make her last days memorable. Let me make her last days that she feels like she is my queen and everything. And sometimes it takes that, let me comb your hair. Let me try to braid your shit. Let me sit here on your deathbed and hold your hand until you take your last breath. Sometimes it takes that. But you just pushed them out. And apparently y'all had love for each other at some point in time.
You said she pushed him out, Victor.
Regardless of the fact she ended the relationship.
She had every leg to stand on when she did.
Okay. But she ended it. I'm not saying he didn't contribute to it, but once you say we're done, you ended it. Or if I say
That's why I said go ahead and file and get your divorce. Don't worry about it.
for
honey.
what? Then what?
Just so he doesn't have claim to anything.
Okay, so you want to leave your kids straight, but now wherever your grown
But I want to leave the
kids
man
at-
that cheated on me and wouldn't come to the hospital after they called you several times. I'm gonna leave you something.
It's not about
leave
leave-
you my ass kiss. That's what I'm gonna do.
I mean,
Bury me on my face, then so he can kiss it. Shoot.
I just feel like, you're putting your kids maybe in a spot that they may or may not, that you're forcing them into. Now, see, the guy signed up for this when, they walked down the aisle and they said, I do. Whether he hold up to it or not, it is what it is. You don't have to grant the policy, but a divorce, like you really want to be divorced you really want to go through that stressful shit and you got a critical illness? That's
Is it more stressful to stay in something?
I don't know.
It-
I don't know. Y'all, somebody else would have to answer that. I don't know.
Either way, it's stressful,
Yeah.
and no one should have to go through that.
Hey,
And especially when
I'm
you
with
have
you.
a critical
Yeah,
illness.
I'm with you.
Did he cheat on you after he found out you had a critical illness, or
Right.
or was
Because
the
no one
cheating
deserves
going
it.
right?
Just tell me what you want to do.
I mean, either way, it's
Because
wrong,
if you
but-
don't love me no more and you want to go see someone else, just say that.
Why? Wow. What?
Just say it.
Wait, we
say
talking
it.
about just cheating or we talking about cheating with an illness?
No, cheating, period.
Period.
No, I'm not. Wow. That's the
Cheating,
dumbest.
period.
You know
Just
what?
go.
We said a lot of crazy shit.
Just go.
Why
Just
would
tell
I?
me.
Why would I say that?
Mm-mm.
For what?
I don't need another person.
Wow. Who does that?
I don't need another person. I'm
Ain't nobody
good.
gonna
You know what I'm
say that.
saying?
Right. Exactly.
There is someone out there that will just be with you if that's what you want.
Yeah.
But,
If they want to be with multiple people, they should give that person there with a choice.
boy, we on.
Give me a choice.
Yeah.
Whether I'm gonna stick with your raggedy behind self or
I
I'm
say
not.
it all the time.
We're talking
no
about
choice.
cheating.
Yes,
we're
cheating.
talking about
Cheating.
sex.
Exactly.
We're not talking about love. It's just
No.
sex.
They're married. So you telling me you're
It's
married?
just sex.
So you telling me you're married and your wife, she have sex with another man? You okay with that?
No,
'Cause
I'm
it's
not.
just sex. Okay, why should she?
I didn't say that.
That's
This is what I'm
that's
saying.
What I'm talking about.
What I'm talking about is what you said. You said if you cheating on me, just tell me. Nobody is going to say, you know what? I want something else. Well, let me back up. A lot of people or some people are not going to just come out and say, I want somebody else. I ain't got nobody else, but I'm gonna leave you before I find somebody else. Ain't nobody gonna do that. Everybody wants their cake and eat it too. It's just the truth.
Or everybody wants their dummy. That's all. Always trying to pull one over people.
Mhm.
That has
That's
nothing
all
to
that is. Want that little dummy out there fooling around, come home with the little dummy. That's what they want.
Okay. Well, everybody wants a dummy.
My
then.
daddy always said, a man will make a fool out. My daddy always said, don't let a man make a fool out you, because he will.
Mm.
But somebody told me that it's not disrespectful, it's not foolish until you get caught. So if you don't ever get caught, then it's
You is vicious.
the person that said that is sitting beside me.
You is vicious.
The person that said that is sitting beside
Wait,
me.
hold up.
You said it ain't disrespectful until you find out.
The
Maybe,
woman.
Veronica.
Whoever.
No,
She said
I
that
said-
Thursday.
No. Let's
I was waiting to use that.
let's get it straight. I said it's not disrespectful. If you don't know, how can I say that you're disrespectful if I
Exactly.
don't know that you're cheating on me?
Exactly.
When I know that you're cheating on me, that's
Yeah, I get that. But if you don't never find out, come on, V. Come on, don't back up on me now. You gonna back up?
no,
on me?
because now I'm thinking, because I remember Sly had said was it Sly or Mr. Sammy?
I think it was Sly.
One of them said last week it's disrespectful either way, whether you know or you don't
I
know.
think that no, okay,
it's
that was
still,
Mr. Sammy.
It's still
That was Mr. Sammy.
disrespectful.
I think that was Mr.
So
Sammy.
I'm going with Mr. Sammy. Either way, it's disrespectful.
But that ain't what you said to start
That's not
with.
what I said. But after Mr. Sammy posted it, and I got to thinking, that is right. It's disrespectful. But I'm saying, like, for me, like, if I don't know, I can't come to you and be like, Vic, you so disrespectful. Why am I calling you disrespectful? And I don't know that you're cheating behind my back. But if I know you're cheating, it's disrespectful. But either way, it is disrespectful, because you're being disrespectful to me behind my back.
But I mean, yeah, like I said, we could what if all night long, but I get what you're saying. And yes, it is disrespectful. But what I'm saying is no one is going to come out. Excuse me, I'm sorry. No one is going to come out and say, V, I just want to explore my options, but I don't want you to go nowhere. But I just want to try this woman over here for about 20 minutes and then come back. Ain't nobody going to say that. Dude's just going to go out and do it. But that's just the reality of everything.
That's true, Bree.
She getting on my nerves tonight.
It is disrespectful, but it doesn't hurt until I find out.
She getting on my nerves tonight.
But it's true.
Big time.
Why? Because the ladies are winning tonight?
Y'all ain't who keeping score? Because you did what, 1 to 2 bombs? Wait till he finish and the bellman come in. Wait till the cowbell come in. We need more cowbell. When he come in, we gonna even up the score.
Whatever.
But he gonna side. I know who he gonna side with. He gonna side with Light Bright. He gonna side with Light Bright.
Mike said 20 minutes, more like 5.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna. I can't be in it all day because 15 of that is kissing.
And that is true, Cheryl. Cheryl said Vic is right, because
Oh,
people
Jesus.
ain't.
But that's what you can't say people, you got to say Americans. That's just what we more. It's a lot of other nationalities that don't cheat.
She said people.
Well, yeah, you're right. But I was just being a little bit more specific. Not Pacific like the ocean, but specific. It's kind of hard to say.
Specific?
Yeah, specific.
Yeah, I definitely get twisted on that word.
But I think we need to get back to being true to each other. Because I don't cheat, but I get it. I don't.
No,
You
I'm
talk
just
like you
saying,
do.
But listen.
I mean, I think you've had some experience on it.
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Oh yeah, most
So-
I
definitely.
think we all.
But I'm gonna tell you something.
We're talking about Vic right now.
But the
Oh,
thing
my
but this is the thing though. I got caught
He's in the
once.
hot seat.
I got caught one time cheating, and then they cheated on me, and I ain't cheated on nobody since then. And I was in my 20s when that happened.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Early, like, yeah, we didn't know better.
But
I
could-
don't think.
But
my
I couldn't
situation was
breathe.
cheating,
When
though.
I found out I couldn't breathe, I had COVID back in 2013 or something. That when COVID hit, I couldn't breathe. I couldn't eat. I lost like 9 pounds.
Because you got hurt.
And I'm gonna tell you something.
Now you know how this woman might feel.
And what I'm saying is I get it. But all I'm just trying to make light of the dude
But see,
situation. But it's hard for the she keep throwing up.
women cheat for some.
Go ahead. I know where you're going. Go ahead.
Cheat for a purpose. I mean, we either, and we say this a lot on the show, we're already out the door. We got
Yeah.
one foot out the door.
Mhm.
We cheat for y'all just cheat
Yeah, I agree with you. just to do it.
Just to do it.
Yeah, because we can, or opportunity. Let's say opportunity. I agree with you. But you know what I found?
Wait.
But you know what I found out was crazy, and it took a long time for me to find out. And that's why I asked y'all: does it really matter if your man thinking about somebody else? You know, when y'all having sex, you know, he can go out, see somebody, and come back. But you know how y'all change y'all hairstyle. You know, sometimes that's what a dude need to think that he got something new, or the thong, or the heels, or the, you know what I'm saying? Switch it up.
You can't keep it the same way. Like it
Like-
can't be
So,
routine.
and how y'all gonna switch it up? So much pressure on the woman, but
so
y'all
much
Okay, I'm about to
pressure, so
tell
much
you.
pressure on us.
right.
I'm about to
Change
tell
your
you.
hair up.
I'm about to tell
you
you.
know, how about you
I
put some
come to-
oil
I
in the
co-
beard or something?
I'm gonna come to bed in the blue drawers. Then I'm gonna come to bed in the black drawers.
Mm.
The
We
blue
change
t-shirt.
colors every day. Our draw colors change every day.
Oh no, I bought a pack that's got all
ours
one
change
color.
every day.
Yeah,
Right.
I ain't doing that.
Every day.
But you know what? It's so,
So
many
we
things.
come with the red.
but it's so many things that we could do
And the
that turn
blues.
y'all on. That you
I
know
mean,
what I'm
if you
saying?
just want to change underwear colors, that's easy. Okay. You talking about hair, which costs. Okay.
I'll pay for that. That ain't shit.
Oh,
But
boy.
but we gonna switch it up when I say switch it up. But so I mean, I might
You
do a
said
little
we gonna
something.
switch it up when I say switch it up.
If I put it in your hair, if I'm pay, listen, if I take the
Even
bill,
if you put it in my hair, you don't switch it up. You
But
don't
if
tell
I-
me to switch it up.
see you taking it, you taking it there. That's how I said it, but that is not what I meant.
Okay, what you mean?
What I mean is, if you want me to be responsible for your hair, then I need to have some input on your hair. And if I say, you know, V, I like the braids, you know, and
Thank you.
you keep them in, and then you like, well, Vic, it's time for me to switch up. I'm like, yo, all right, just get them redone again. But you tell me you want a bob, I'm like, I don't know if I want to pay for that. That's what I mean, like switch it up when I see, because I might not want to pay for that if I'm responsible. If we got an understanding that I'm gonna take care of you and your head,
Talk about these illusions tonight.
what illusions?
You started with illusions.
What illusions?
just
This is real. You
Keeping
think
it going.
because that hasn't happened?
Because
I'm-
whether it's a bob or braids, if she wanted, you should just pay for it, right? If
Listen.
you want, if that's your thing, paying for hair.
that's not what I just said. See,
Because I'm pretty
that's-
sure
no.
most women can pay for their own hair, right?
That, yeah, and a duck or truck pull it up. But what I'm saying exactly, if I'm telling you to keep the braids, if we got a relationship and this is my thing that I pay for your braids and all, or pay for your hair each and every week, I'm giving you money to get it done. I should have 50-50 input. That's how I feel. It shouldn't be 49-51. It should be 50-50. That's how I feel. How you feel? If I'm paying.
I mean, I like for my man to tell me what he lacked,
Request.
and
Because I don't want to be too forward. Requests.
whatever. But at the end of the day, I'm going to go with what makes me feel comfortable.
Okay.
Because if I'm tired of these braids and I want a bob, I'm getting a bob.
But what if I
And if I ask you, can you pay for my hair? I expect for you to pay for it, even if you don't want me to get the bob.
but I want the braids though.
I don't want the braids right now. I'm
Oh.
going back to the braids
Let me go
next
to the
month.
wig store and buy this braid wig.
Well,
So I
I'm
can
a-
slap it
I'm
on
gonna get
anytime
the
you like.
braids.
Well, then it
next
go back
month.
in my pocket.
That's fine. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's
But we
it's consequences to that, but that's fine.
see, and that's
cool.
not fair. That is not fair, man.
I didn't say which one, but there are consequences.
So
to
now we're gonna eat lasagna for the next
that.
4 days.
No, that's too good. No.
Get these
Caesar
pork and beans
salad.
and-
Hot dogs.
And now you coming to bed with the bonnet.
Not even the name brand poke beans. Just
Okay.
So you coming to bed with the bonnet.
Frank's.
no seasoning.
So now the wash machine and dryer running, but my clothes steady piling up in the corner.
Hey, look at here. You need some clothes to wear. You need some new colored underwear. Some clean ones to wear.
Okay.
Well,
Oh.
look, Alicia.
So now I park in the
Alicia agree
garage.
with you.
But see,
I know
the thing about it is, I don't agree at that moment that your clothes need washing, so I can't wash them.
See what I mean?
You know,
See what I
I'm
mean?
just saying, it makes sense, right? If you don't agree with the hair, you don't pay for it. So if she doesn't agree with something of yours, I mean, she doesn't have to do it.
But I'm paying.
I'm not hungry. So ain't nobody eating. You can find you something in the kitchen. I don't know.
So you over there with a nice turkey
Call your
sandwich.
bald headed mama. I don't know.
Oh man, now my mama bald headed because I ain't paid for it. Now my mama got a bald head.
Call you bald headed mama.
Well, I'm gonna call it. Well, we going out to eat.
Here's Stevenson. He says,
I'm not hungry. I don't want to go.
it's easier for a man to cheat on a woman, but reality, when shoe reverse, we men, we get more emotional because we feel like we lost in our egos.
I disagree
True.
with the first part. It's easier for y'all to cheat versus us because we actually have to try and get some where y'all can just give it away. Because any woman could walk in any club or any place or any room and sleep with somebody in there. With us,
women.
most women. With us, it actually is, for the good looking guys, and I'm not one of them, but for the good looking guys, yeah, you could probably sleep with 2 or 3
Aw.
women. What I'm saying is there's a lot of horny guys out there that they don't care about their marital status. They'll take a chance on a pretty girl.
That's true.
Yeah, say
That is true.
that's you know what I'm
That
saying?
is true.
But with us, we got the damn, she got standards. Damn, she's sitting over there by her damn self, getting toe up. Yeah, let me go over there and see if I can go over there and hit on her. And then you find out she got damn standards too. So you like, man, fuck, I done struck out. I'm just go home and beat my meat.
Goodbye.
Haven't seen her in a while. Hey, girl.
Old cigarette smoking,
Yes.
bob wearing.
Ooh,
Don't want to put my braids in
no
your head.
braid having.
No braid having. Won't cook the lasagna.
Mm-mm, too good.
Yeah, put your little cigarette. Matter of fact, get out my house.
Sauce with no meat.
Sauce with no meat.
1 layer of cheese.
Mike said, why didn't he have insurance policy on her anyway? If you're married, you both better have a policy on each other.
Well, he tried to get it on her.
A lot of couples don't.
Yeah.
That's true.
Lot of
But they
couples don't.
should.
A lot of men are disabled. From what I've seen, a lot of men are disabled. The wife still works. She has insurance on him through her job. That's what I see a lot of. Time for her to retire, then they want to get a policy.
And it's going to be sky high.
You're not going to be able to get that much. You're going to have to pay for it.
Mhm.
And I'm
Definitely.
talking like $100 a month. You shouldn't get insurance in your 60s.
$100 a month could cover what?
About 10, depends on your age, about 10 grand.
So that's
Maybe
$1,200 a year.
112, 140,
So if I live,
15.
and is that a term or a whole life?
whole life to 121 years. If you live that long,
I'm gonna be here that long.
I believe it.
Me too. I'm gonna be here. You ain't gonna tell me what you gonna do? Die and say, "Ha ha, you lying?" Nah.
I'm coming back for you.
Ooh,
That's my special request.
coming back.
Coming back for good.
There's Mr. Sammy.
What's
But
going on,
yeah.
Mr. Sammy?
Sammy.
Top
yeah,
fan, top
You shouldn't be
fan.
getting
Mhm.
insurance in your mid 50s and 60s. You should not.
So if we shouldn't be getting we shouldn't be wrapping it up in our 50s and 60s. That's the same thing. So if you got an insurance policy, you should be having raw sex, right? No? Or y'all just gonna leave me hanging? Okay.
You can have raw
Sex.
if you're dealing with one person.
What about 2 people? What if it's just y'all 3? No. Why? Man, y'all tripping. Y'all tripping tonight. But go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. You want your little weenie to
I'm telling you, I found Vic's song this week. I wish I had a screenshot it and took it.
What's the
It was
name
about,
of it?
I don't wrap
Take
it
me to
up.
church.
I don't wrap it up. We don't need no condom. I mean, I was in the gym like, what?
That
This
was
is
a-
Big song right here.
Oh, you
What
talking
did I
about take
say?
the condom off, the meat. Now you talking about
Let me see. I got to find it.
take the rubber off.
Ain't no telling what they be rapping about these days.
Yeah, I don't listen to rap.
It's called No. I got it right here.
No
for you.
glove.
It's called No Condom, and I saved it just
Hey,
for
Michelle.
you.
I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
I'm
If
gonna
I had
need
your
that.
number, I would have sent this right over. You got Apple Music?
I do. I think. No,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll look it up. I got YouTube.
This is Yo
No condom.
by DJ
So Alicia
Great.
says, so Vic, why her getting sick had to change his heart Why can't the memory of the love they had at one point in time change his heart back to bringing them back together?
I was just putting up a scenario where, sometimes it takes a tragedy for somebody to realize that you ain't gonna be here no more. We take a lot of shit for granted. By we, I mean men. So I just needed you to say that. But a lot of times, somebody getting terminally ill, a grandparent, a child, you tend to be around them a little bit more and deal with that. And there's a lot of emotions that come out when you find out that somebody ain't gonna be here. My man with the 30 grand, I hope there was more dialogue than that, and she's leaving some parts out. I would hope, and I pray that there was more dialogue than that, and she's just paraphrasing. But that's
I doubt it.
That's rough though. Imagine I'm telling you, I'm surprised she didn't shoot him. To be honest, I mean that's real.
Don't give her no idea.
No, but think
She
about
said
it.
she gonna die anyway. Let me go
But
ahead.
think about it. Think about it. I sit here and I tell you, you know what, V man, I got leukemia, and they giving me 6 months to live, and you say, Vic, let's take out an insurance policy. I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm serious. Your very next words.
I don't know what
Right.
policy you
That's
gonna get.
But what I'm saying, think about it.
But yeah, that's messed up.
That's. I hope that did not happen.
No
like that.
compassion, no love,
I hope
no
she paraphrasing.
empathy, no sympathy.
I hope she
Right.
paraphrasing. I swear, I hope she is.
I don't.
Good Lord, Mike. Michelle been coming for me, man. Let me see. Let me read what she said. Victor, no amount of money is more important than your spouse's health for life. I agree. Insurance should have been the last thing on his mind. I also agree. Praying and asking God to keep your wife or partner safe and heal them. I agree. When I was 25, my partner had cancer and insurance was not my priority. Praying for healing was. And I agree. I agree with everything. I'm just trying to not really make light, but I'm really trying to let this dude
Like sympathy first, right?
Yes.
exactly.
Sympathy first, then
later. Not
then
that
say,
same
you
day.
know what? Right. Let's
Mm-mm.
plan. Can I get a policy?
But
Ask her.
so
Don't-
let me
her.
so none of us is knowingly have a critical illness, but when do you have that conversation? Because you can't have it that day, and maybe not even that week. But when do you have the conversation and you're like, listen,
Well, I mean, there's a way. I mean,
I don't know
God
what's
forbid.
how.
I mean, God forbid. But I mean, at least be like, babe, we wasn't expecting this, but let's have a sit down. We
I agree,
need to
Stevenson.
talk about. We need to talk about this.
But do you bring
God
it
knows
up?
best. Doctors are wrong, but we need to
I
have
don't
a
see
plan
nothing
in
wrong
place.
in a spouse, whether it's a wife or husband, bringing it up.
So who should bring it up?
I don't see nothing wrong with either one
Bringing it up,
bringing it up.
but not that day.
Right.
Yeah, not that day.
right. Not the first thing out of your mouth.
Mm-mm. First thing would have been like,
Red flag. I mean,
we
that's
can
a
say
red
what,
flag.
what
Can I-
could
can I-
have
can-
been.
should
But
he hug
first
her?
would have been yes.
What?
Can we have sex that night?
If I feel like it. I mean, you don't know how.
But we
what
got
her
to get
illness-
it in. But we
You don't
gotta
know
get
what
it
her
in.
know what the
illness
illness
is.
But we got to get it in.
Sex is the least of most people's worry.
So what if? All right. So let me ask you this: what if she has some kind of illness that prevents her? Should
Well,
he
evidently, he is worried about sex because he's having a marital affair, extramarital
Yeah.
affair. Correct. So he is worried about that. So I'm thinking maybe it's because she is sick and she doesn't have sex. So he thought that was probably his okay to go and get some strange.
But is that
But
wrong?
it's not. Yes,
Why? How's that wrong?
because that marriage is between him and her.
But we're talking about
marriage
sex.
is
It has
between-
nothing to do with
Yeah,
love.
that's sex.
It's
Right?
just sex.
You know what, Victor?
Well, see, all right. So what's the
Full of
difference
it.
between
Full
a
of
man?
it.
Wait a minute.
No,
What-
ain't nothing wrong with it.
what-
You're right. He can go out there and get some
What's the-
coochie anytime he wants.
What's the difference between
Marriage? What's that?
What's the difference
Forget it.
between a man having sex with himself and having sex with somebody else? I mean, either way, it ain't going in you. But what's the difference? It's just a nut.
But you're not even having sex with yourself. That's not a sexual act. That's just
Okay, so what's the difference between
Pleasure.
me making myself ejaculate and somebody else doing
because
it?
you're putting your penis into an
Well, what if I
actual
don't
person.
put it in her?
What you gonna do?
She can rub it.
Yep.
She
Yeah.
can give a happy ending.
Yep.
But that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Like,
Okay.
I don't get it. I don't get when it comes. When
Yeah.
it comes, thank you.
They don't have
Thank
to
you.
be.
Please, thank you. Hurry up. I hope you got that bell. I
They're
am
married.
ready.
Never mind vows.
Right.
That
What are
is
you
so
talking about?
Either one of them could have stepped out and got some different. Anytime.
We are talking about sex, not
while
marriage.
you're married.
So what?
Victor.
You know,
And
Victor,
you're
how do you
expecting a
sound?
wife. You're looking for
How do you
someone to
sound?
settle down.
Listen.
Now, you
to-
just said in your 20s you were hurt because
Listen to what
you
I
cheated, and then she cheated on you, and she hurt
did.
your
I
heart.
say, did what? And then after that, I said if I was cheated on, it would hurt me. What I'm talking about is this situation. We are talking about sex. There's a difference between sex and love. You can have sex with somebody and not love them. But if you don't get it, you don't get it. There's a lot of people agree with me. But
No.
Don't come here ringing.
no, hell no. And y'all been
come here
blowing
ringing
bombs. And y'all been blowing bombs and shit. Let it
He's
go.
speaking on a marriage. He's speaking on a marriage.
Okay, go ahead. I'm here.
So, bruh, it's a whole lot of Veronica get to. All I'm saying is this: if a woman's got a terminal illness and she can't have sex, is she selfish? Is he How do you feel the man
Why y'all
should
look
handle
blurry
it?
over there?
It's his chair. I think.
It's his hat. Oh, why is his hat like that?
Yeah.
My shirt's green, but it's brown. I didn't know not to wear
It's
that.
like it's like it's sparkling.
Right.
So. How you feel about that? If a man, if one spouse can't have sex and the other one can, and you got a terminal illness, should I wait or how should that be played out? This has nothing to do with the letter, but that's just the subject we was kind of talking about.
It's a very sensitive issue, and you have to know how your significant other is going to handle it at the end of the day. And if they're not going to deal with it well, I can't tell a person how to do it and how to handle that and wait. But I think the person that is sick may be selfish, knowing that they can't participate at the end of the day, and their other one can, and they're doing everything in the sense of helping you. Then they may agree for you to do it, or they may just say, I don't need to see this, but understand human nature and how it goes at the end of the day.
Exactly.
I'm not getting ready to
But see, that's selfish for
accept
you.
my man.
But you ain't got to accept it because you can't stop it.
You don't love me. I'm sick.
Well,
and
what
all
does
you
that
worried
have to
about
do?
is going to get a piece of tail.
That's
Like,
not all I'm
seriously.
worried about.
So if it was reversed, the roles were reversed, and your behind was on that deathbed, I'll be back.
But there's nothing I can do.
Got a booty
Just
call.
keep. Yeah,
I'll
you
be
can
back.
do. But see, but this the thing though. Just do it out of do it respectful.
Right.
There's a right and wrong way.
Correct.
When you doing some shady shit, don't do it in my face because you liable to get shot.
Mhm.
But do it out of respect. Don't have your peoples at my funeral.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Sit up front, hold my chilling hand, had a veil with the black gloves and shit, cry, fall in the grave with me, and then you can go and get your back blown out the next day. But don't have sex with my mans the same day they bury me and put me in the ground because I'm coming back. I'm coming back. I'm coming back.
Don't you? I just got to say this. Let me put a little disclaimer because I don't want nobody to think I'm talking about. I'm not bringing my personal situation here because sometimes I get accused of that later, but I'm not talking about that. I've had this conversation when I was a single man where I've had a family member that was paralyzed. And this was a conversation amongst family, not the individuals that were involved, but it was a family member that was paralyzed. They were pretty young at that stage. And the wife was still a good looking woman at the end of the day. And we got his family to have this conversation. I wonder if so-and-so is, on the side going so-and-so. And some family said, well, I doubt it. But if she did, you know, she's taking care of him, so and so. And if she's doing it, we don't know nothing about it. So if that's what she's doing and she ain't putting it in nobody's face, see, that's what I'm saying. We are into so many people's business. Now you can answer for yourself what you won't do and what you
Exactly.
don't want the person to do.
Exactly.
But at the end of the day, somebody that's taking care of their loved one and doing what they need to do, and they go break off a little bit something, because we think, I keep saying, we think we own one another. A piece of damn paper don't mean we own. A ring don't mean we own one another. I know what we're supposed to do and respect one another.
Thank you. It's
Exactly.
all about respect.
Can he get a bomb?
Hell no.
Thank you. But you know what? That's the thing, bro. They.
Sorry to make you mad at me.
But that's the thing,
It's
though.
about respect, not
Not even you. It's been Victor all night.
No, because I had a point to prove.
I just should marry Victor on purpose. I just want to. So
How
I
the
can
hell?
drag
Wait a
him.
minute. I would have to.
So I
hold
can
up.
drag his ass. Vic,
Hold
let's
up.
go get
Hit a
married
button
tomorrow.
or something. Well, ain't
Come
you-
on. Somebody marry Victor right fast. Can
And do what?
drag him.
Through the river. Dump my body in junkyard.
No, I
so
don't
leave
want
a
them to-
leave
No,
a
I
note
don't want them to
around my
kill you.
neck screaming
No.
badass yellow boy. Huh?
No.
Oh, okay.
Look at
No, see,
Alicia's
you took
comment
it. You
up
took
there.
it to a whole
You
nother.
ain't never heard
level.
drag him through the. You said drag him
Nah,
through
I
the
ain't
river.
never heard
Let's
that.
talk about Alicia's comment here.
Then I think that's a conversation that should also be held. If she can't have sex with him, some women love their mate that much to allow him to do what he needs to do. He needs to do, as long as she isn't disrespected. But her mindset may be, whether I agree or not, he can do it behind my back.
Correct. Meaning that I could agree or not agree, but the person can do it behind their back. And you know what? If the person say, you know, I'm going shopping with my girlfriend and so, and you know, you not scratching that itch, at the end of the day, you can't blow up.
Nope.
At the end of the day, and that person is back home and your dinner's on the table, or in the bed or wherever you at, and nothing, and no beat is lost. What are you going to do?
Exactly.
But you're worried about if this person wants to scratch that itch maybe 4 times a year. Now they got it's disrespectful. So now they leave that person. Now the person that needs the care don't get no care. That's crazy. That's not logical, and that's not common sense.
Nope.
And that's not love.
Nope. Bomb. Boom. But you know what, bro? They want to sit here and they want to have their cake. They want us to sit here and take all of our feelings, all of our desires, emotions, and all that things that our frustration and anger, and set it to the side to take care of their little raggedy
I
tails.
see why so many women are single. I'm okay with that.
That has
see
nothing
why.
to do with
Because
it.
it be this right there. That's some bull.
But no, Sharon.
Hold up,
That's some
really?
bull.
Really?
That's some bull. Yes, I call it bull. I'm gonna call it bull. If it walk like a duck,
Quack like a duck.
it's a duck.
I thought it was a
Shucky
dog.
duck.
I sound
Let
like
me
a
tell you
dog to me,
something.
but go ahead.
I just, my thing is, it's a whole. What I'm trying to get you to understand, it's a marriage, and if she doesn't agree, which she don't agree, that her husband stepped out and had an extramarital affair,
Mhm.
then he shouldn't have done it. Now,
don't
in
disagree
the
with you.
case that they agree on it, and she
Mhm.
said, "I'm not having sex with you because I'm sick," but for the woman who puts that husband more on a trophy on a shelf more than herself, then I think she's wrong for that, because he could wait. Your ding-a-ling can't wait till I die.
I don't
It ain't
disagree.
even that. It's
I
not
don't
even that serious.
I don't disagree with you when it comes to me
as
personally.
much as most people beat their damn meat, and then you want to go out and try to get it. I'm just saying.
Listen to what I want you to understand.
About for that.
I
keep
don't.
beating it.
I
Ain't no
don't see how
sense.
you see how evenly he gives the bell out. He gives it to everybody when you make a point, but you don't give the bombs
no,
out.
that bomb was not a good point.
So-
Right.
Mm-mm.
I don't disagree with you when it comes to my personal life. I would wait. I would do all the things that whatever, but we are being objective here. And I think sometimes, like Fatim said, and we are all guilty of it, we interject ourselves into this and we put our personal beliefs on how we would act. And I get that's what makes us so great that we do that.
That put the
'cause we all
tang
dig-
in.
That put the tang in it.
the tea. That's
But-
what happened here.
From the thinking outside the box, it's just sex. That's it. It's just a nut. It's friction, a release, and I'm going to the crib to wipe your head with this dirty ass rag because you pissed me off yesterday. And I'm gonna pat your head and all that. Come on, man. Let it go. It's just
not,
sex.
It's not just sex. It's not just
You know,
sex.
it's amazing. I talk about the book.
What if they
Men-
don't kiss?
Yeah.
I don't care if they don't kiss. I don't care if they don't
But why do
hold hands.
But why do y'all have that? But let me ask you this. And in my car is the book. I purchased it yesterday because I talk about the book, but I lost it in a flood. Men are from Mars and women are from Venus. So we got, because I want to go into and bring out specifics. But let me ask y'all ladies this, because this is good. This is good to see how us men, that's why the comments are important. Me and Victor saying something. Now, I know this is a show, but you two ladies,
Yeah,
who I have a lot of respect for, you know that.
I do
I
too.
do.
I do too.
But your attitude tonight is different. And I got it. But that's why I'm saying when it comes down to marriage and relationships, sometimes we think we're on the same page because we assume what we feel and what we're going to put out is what you're going to feel and put out. And it's not always the same.
Mm-mm.
And that's why this conversation is interesting, because we can see how it's touched the nerve with you ladies tonight. And when it comes to us, you know, and we can't just say sex, because you know what? Because Sharon, you and Veronica, it's the same way. You say if the shoe was on the other foot and they went out, if ladies went out and got a nut and came home, and then we find out, all y'all ladies say, it's just sex, bro.
It
Right?
is.
So, right. So at the end of the day, we men don't deal with this good. See, we talking this, but a lot of men don't deal with this good at the end of the day.
Yeah, because this one already said
I
he'll
told
be out,
I told
but
you.
it's only sex though.
I did.
I
and
just, I just wanted to bust a nut though.
I did. But what did I tell
That
you?
sounds so disgusting.
Well, wait a minute. But what did I tell you? I said I haven't cheated on nobody since I was in my 20s. And that's that's real. But I get it. When I see people that cheat, I get it. I don't want that shit done to me, because I'm a big believer of I'm not going to do some shit to you because I don't want you to do that shit back to me.
And you
That's
know
why-
how it feels.
I know how I feel. That's why I say I don't trust nobody. I trust no one. I just have faith that you just gonna do whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes down to it, when I hear women say, "Oh, you know, and my husband cheated on me," and I'm like, "Well, it's just sex." I mean, did he love him? Now, if he loved him, that's something different. But I get it. I understand it. I don't agree with it. I just understand it. It's that simple.
All right. Well, let's see what Michelle is saying.
Michelle getting on my nerves too.
That's what's wrong with this world today. People are not taking their vows seriously. Cold-hearted people worry about sex when their spouses are sick. Have you ever said any vows? We are talking about a person's life,
Okay,
not sex.
so Miss Michelle, you are 1,000% right. I haven't taken any vows, so I can only speak from the
A single man's point of view.
exactly. So I can't. So to be honest with you, I'm not.
I've been married.
Yes.
Veronica's been married.
So I'm not.
Brother, you've been married, right?
So I'm not
It's different.
probably the whatever the most qualified person to speak on this, but I know me, and I know what I
you
have
just speaking
said.
how you feel.
So what I'm saying is I'm not going to do that, but see, that's the part that y'all don't get. I said that I'm not going to do that, but I understand someone who does.
That's all we're saying.
That's
what we're saying.
it.
I mean, even when I wasn't married, I thought like this. Cheating is wrong.
Okay.
I mean, like I said, we've all
Mhm.
done things.
Hold up now. Hold up. Hold up.
But like I said, we as women, we already be halfway out the door before we.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Some.
Oh, wait. Hold
Yeah,
on.
there we go.
Whoa. Bing, bing, bing. That's what I want to hear. So if you're halfway out the door, or almost out the door, it don't matter no more, right?
Yes, it does.
I'm not gonna say what.
Well, you said it just now. I'm going on what you said.
I'm
If
not
you're
gonna
halfway
say-
out the door, finish it.
Most women, when we cheat, we are halfway out the door. Like we know the relationship is coming to an end.
Right.
We didn't say, okay, that's it. It's over. But we know in our mind that it's over. We still physically live together, but we're out the door.
But how many women cheat and not out the door?
Now that ain't me. But there's a lot of women that cheat.
Exactly.
And
So what
they're
you mean
not
by out
planning
the
on-
door? What you mean by out the door?
Like, you know, you're leaving that relationship. You're leaving that marriage. You know, it's time to go.
So before it's over, you'll go ahead and start. I
That's
guess
not how we want it to be playing out. But, you know, if there's someone there,
Yeah.
that you in.
I'm about
Go
to put my business-
ahead. Put my girl Bree
No.
comment up there. Cheating
No,
is
no.
relative.
Getting a little hot over there, huh? You need a little water?
My whole,
no, I'm good. I'm just saying. like,
cheating is relative. Cheating is relative.
Cheating is relative to what? What is she saying?
It's relative to your situation.
Okay.
It's the reason why, like you said,
That's a good point. It's
like,
excellent point.
I hope that's what she mean. Like you said, I got a foot out the door. You sick. The sky's blue. I don't know. I was drunk. There's so many different.
there's a difference. And, you know, I already said this.
Okay.
Most of the time for a woman, she's cheating because she's halfway out like she know the relationship is over. You men just cheat just because
Hold up.
you cheat. You want to cheat just to get some new booty. That's why y'all cheat. We cheat for a purpose.
No, you don't. You know what I said? It is
Oh.
easier. See, I said this for
Cheating
teen.
is fundamental for y'all women, huh?
For teen.
I'm just saying.
Women cheating.
I'm not
We
going to
cheat
just
because
cheat
we've
just to
already
Y'all
cheat.
checked
cheat.
out.
It's
We already
easier.
checked out.
It's
We already
cheesy.
checked
It's
out.
easier for them to cheat. A woman right now, exit the guys in this room. Y'all could probably have sex with somebody in this building right now. If y'all wanted to. Definitely not me.
Definitely not.
But they can have sex with somebody in this building.
Right.
We probably couldn't. It would probably take, you got to talk or whatever. But for women, there's always a horny guy out there that'll take your offer. With us, we got to put in a little work.
Yeah.
Some of us, because Denzel don't have to put in so. Denzel ain't got to put in too much work.
I sent,
Idris Elba ain't got to put in too much work.
He do with me.
what did I send you? I sent you an article 2 weeks ago. What was the name of it? The title. I remember it. It's
Oh, you
the,
remember?
yeah. It's the
Women
golden. It's the golden penis syndrome. And the golden penis syndrome, it started on a college where there was 70% women and 30% men.
Yeah.
So the men felt that they can go from woman to woman because if they cheated on a woman and the woman got mad, bottom line is there was another woman waiting for them to do that.
Yep.
So at the end of the day, again, I don't know what's going to change society. HIV did what HIV did. Is it changed how you went about certain things? It may change some people's but it didn't stop people having sex. People still had babies, but they may have changed how they went about doing things. People still cheated. And marriage, vows, God, Jesus ain't going to stop people from stepping out, men or women. Men that are heterosexual going to
That's what
cheat
they
with
want to
women.
do.
And all men that step out and cheat do not step out and cheat with heterosexual women. They cheat with women that are in relationships and vice versa.
Some of them cheat with men.
Mhm.
I said
Oh,
heterosexual.
here we go.
I said heterosexual. I just what I said. Heterosexual. I was not getting into all that other stuff.
So Axel Foley says women like new penis too.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, ring that bell.
Nah, women like new. You see it with the eggplant. Go up, Veronica. Right
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Yep. Women like new weenie too.
I mean, to each his own. This woman, when she's in a relationship, she's with that penis only.
Oh,
Okay.
why you can't be with the man? I mean, see how she worded it. You just
Because
with
I'm
the
going by his
you with
comment.
the, you
Saying
with
she's
I'm
not
going
calling.
by
you-
his
See?
comment.
You
See?
be twisting what she's saying.
Oh, so y'all been doing me like that?
No, we
all
didn't twist
night.
nothing.
Where I'm not. No, he said now women like new
Weenie.
too.
New dick.
So I'm saying not.
Oh,
Oh,
That's what he said. I'll say it.
Sharon feeling
Yeah.
is hanging.
so I'm saying not this woman, but you
Feeling
do have
tiny
some
over there.
women that want to, just like a man, you want to experience something new while you still in a relationship, but not me. Like one is good enough.
I mean, if they bored with it, that means it's not good in the first place.
But if it's not good, but
Leave.
But
you
you can make it good.
Leave.
You can make it good.
Wait. You said leave. Wait a minute. I'm going
You
back to
can't make it
Veronica
good.
because Veronica
You
is
can't make it.
Veronica walks on water. She is a God-fearing woman. So
Don't even try.
Not with them damn shoes on. She ain't walking on shit.
Why we
them
both
damn
look at the
Astro
same-
boots.
Why did we both look
Put them boots on. Them tangy. Them shits. They is tangy.
wait, Veronica.
First of all,
Them tangy.
first of all, these are my fans.
Them tangy.
They cute,
These are
sis.
my fans.
They cute.
Thank you.
So
like
wait a
that.
minute. So
Thank
if it's
That's
not
the tangy
good,
tea,
if it's not good, and
can't stand
Sharon
it.
said leave, but you know you done took the vows, and you know the.
Yeah.
Let's not get it twisted. Veronica is no saint. Veronica
find
has
it-
I got
done-
that point. But let's get
Veronica
back.
has
But
done
I
stuff
find it
that she
easier
is
for
not
men
proud
to-
of.
Okay, but
Go
let's
ahead.
get back to
Leave.
that point. Is that you said leave.
Then
If it's
it's
not
easier for
good,
men
but if
to
it's not
leave.
good, you look at a marriage as a circle, meaning that there's more to this relationship than intimacy. Correct? But if the sex is not good,
I knew that before I said I do.
oh, okay, you're gonna test the dipstick before you. Okay,
You
got
gotta
it.
see how deep it go.
Damn.
See if you gotta add oil or don't.
You see how they stick together?
Eddie, are you ready?
What's going on?
Well, the thing about it is, it's all about
Oh, I like what Alicia said just now.
It's
Read
all-
what Alicia just read. I mean, wrote.
it's excuse me. It's all about my dipstick may fit in the Miata, but not for your damn 18-wheeler truck. So you got a deep oil well, but I get it.
The fact that most women had babies, something y'all can't do.
Ain't trying to do
Y'all
it.
could never, ever.
And I can bench press, and I can bench
Can't get
press
back
you.
to
Ever.
can't
Hey,
get
what
back
my
to high
man
school.
said? So what?
Never.
So what? You can have a baby. I can beat
Never,
you
ever,
up.
ever. You think? You think?
You can't get back to that.
Don't
You can't
get beat. Beat.
can't get you can't get back to them days.
You can't get back to this.
For T, that's somebody said that. Somebody, I can have a baby, yeah, but I can beat you up. I think Chappelle said that, or Chris Rock. It was one of the two.
So read Alicia. I want you. Go ahead.
Which one? The
The
long
one-
one?
No,
The long one,
Alex
really?
Foley.
God, dog.
no, the one at the bottom. Oh, you don't see it? Yeah, right there.
She's commenting to Axel. we wouldn't need new if he
Penis.
Really?
if he could bring new vibes with that same.
Come on. Tell it. Preach.
No.
That's why I said read it.
Preach. You want us to change hair? No bobs, braids.
That same
Blonde,
one,
blue.
that same
Yeah.
one
Position.
One
Slow
position.
winded.
I got
right.
two positions.
Go to the gym and get your cardio up so you can last longer.
You must be
than,
crazy.
Than
Why would
5 minutes.
wait a minute. What did cardio got to do? My body
A
hurt.
lot.
My body hurt.
A lot.
My
Cardio
shoulder
plays
hurt.
a lot.
My shit. I ain't.
That's why I
Pumping
said
all
For
damn
men
night.
and women,
I
it
said
plays
last
a
week-
large role.
I said last week. I said, what did I
Yeah.
say? I gave you. I don't know, but I said you better not be working out by yourself because you're gonna get stronger. And when you increase your cardio and increase your endurance,
It sure does.
it makes
It
you. It's a
You'll
whole
win. It's a whole-
improvement
yes, it
everywhere,
is.
everywhere.
Everywhere.
It don't take
Everywhere.
all day to get my point across. It don't.
Now that's
It
what
really
now
don't.
That's,
Not you.
that's about.
Not you.
No,
No, not
because once I slide in, that's about all you going.
Golly. Golly.
Damn.
Good
Not as
Lord.
deep as I'm going. Everything else, I'm
Do
short
you,
shrugging
bruh?
to-
Somebody gonna like it. Somebody gonna like it. They're gonna even love it and step out on you and
I
then
don't give a
and then
shit.
come back and make you
You
some
just pay the
lasagna.
damn cable bill and the damn light bill. We'll make everything
Victor,
else
when they
work.
turn around and look at you, it's like, I ain't got all night, man. When are you going blank?
The motherfuckers-
then you know you done hit the
They-
mark because they tired now,
They
right?
turn around and be like, I thought
Now
you
some
was
of
in
them
it.
just
And I
don't
done,
like it saying that.
I
Even
done
though
went
they
to sleep.
tired. This nigga ain't doing nothing right. you almost there. Protecting another ego. Down goes
here we
Frazier.
go. Here we
Down
go.
goes
Yo, why-
The whole
Frazier.
damn box over here.
But why do your women do that?
'Cause-
Why do you protect the
Because we
ego?
love y'all.
You better protect my
Protect
ego. I'll
us,
fight
y'all.
your damn ass.
protect.
You
what?
better tell me my little Roku remote is a whole banana.
And it's on Amazon. Roku a little longer.
I got a whole
More like
lights
an
on.
Amazon
You better tell
Fire
me.
stick remote.
You better tell me I got a whole Lysol can
Oh, God.
and not a Roku remote.
Oh,
I got
bless
the
him.
batteries.
Bless
I'm
him. Bless his
the
heart.
triple, the triple A
Yeah,
batteries.
yeah, triple to the A.
Triple A batteries. I got
Bless his
one
heart.
triple A battery.
One. He ain't even got to pee off himself. Just
I'm peeing on nuts. I'm peeing on my nuts. Yeah, draws wet up.
Ooh, child. Ooh, they say it's not the size of
It's the
boat,
motion
but
in
it's
the
mo-
ocean.
That's what they say.
Sometimes that's a lie.
That's a lie.
Over the span of my life. Oh, my life, I had to fight.
I saw that post about a Roku. This girl said, somebody, you pull up with something, it got a Roku remote. So I had to look to see how big a Roku remote was. See how big that motherfucker is.
You passed that by
Oh,
you.
God.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Oh, we needed that.
I got
It was getting too heavy.
one
in here. Way
Cheeto,
too heavy.
one Cheeto puff.
One Cheeto puff. I love Cheeto puff.
See?
Me too.
In the bag,
Oh, I want some
not on the
now.
person.
You'll follow me to the store.
One.
Yeah, they talk all this. Then when they head hitting that backboard like this and that,
Boy, this sound like you got some. Calm down,
He
boy.
trying to knock you out.
Hold on,
He ain't got nothing to work with. He trying to knock you out.
knock your ass out. What you do?
That sound like a fight.
Shoot, with the headboards they have now.
Don't you hit
They
my
knock
head,
us
boy.
out.
You break my bed, I'm calling the cops. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Call the cops.
Damn right.
But you
No
did it.
case, no charge. No charge. He ain't even gonna. He wasting his time for something real.
Or she been
crime.
faking.
I don't know, but she
Right.
ain't gonna hit her head about 4 or 5 times.
Oh yeah.
Cheryl
Yeah,
Poison said,
you got
y'all
the
are,
Roku, daddy.
y'all are high tonight.
You better not. Lysol
got the-
can.
You
I got a
the
Lysol.
Roku. I mean, you got the Lysol,
the Lysol
mini
can.
can.
Damn.
You
Not
got
the mini
The
can.
mini can. Yeah. Ooh, child. 5 ounces.
Axel says, make
You just looked up 5 ounces. I ain't got a pound of Pete. I ain't got a pound of Peter.
Listen, let's get
I got a pound of Peter.
hey court in
I'm
order.
sorry, I'm sorry.
Let's look at
Pound of
Axel's
Peter.
comment. He says, make sure the woman bringing new vibes too. Men need that each and every time, not just the anniversary or birthday sex. That's true.
Wait a minute. Put that back up there. See, he said 6. See, some of y'all don't like to speak into the mic.
What's wrong with our
But you're saying birthday sex. What do you want him to say? Birthday making love? Like,
No.
Make sure the women
What,
bring
did
it new vibes.
you hear what I said? See, yeah, that's another thing y'all don't do is
oh gosh, brother.
so y'all don't like to speak
The
into
shirt
the
is made like that.
y'all don't like to speak into the mic only on special occasions, and that's
Ooh.
totally unacceptable. Totally.
Oh, now you're gonna drink a glass of water.
Remember last week you was over there.
Now, as soon as he talk about the
He's
horse
a
speaking in the mouth, in the
A
mic,
lie.
I ran that
Now you
that
wanna
sound
take a
back a
drink.
few times, and she was.
You know what? I'm violated. I feel violated. No.
Oh,
Talk about that. Talk about that.
Well,
That
you
y'all
don't
don't. They
want to
don't wanna-
speak into the mic, but
Yeah.
on special
You
occasions.
tell your mama to suck your dick.
Some mamas probably would.
Wow, you know what?
Some
You know what?
mamas probably.
You know what? And she is right. And I bet you're right. You are right. You are right.
Funny, but not funny. Truth.
But yeah, hey, I get what you're saying. Some of them probably would. They love their child that
Yep.
much.
You
No.
ever watch this show? I'm in love with a mama's boy. That
They would.
is crazy.
Some of them
In
boys
fact,
that
they
have
got
sex with,
girlfriends.
they would have sex with their mama.
Yeah,
I got
I mean, it feels that way to the extent. Go
I
ahead.
got a question for y'all.
Look, you know what?
I got a question for y'all. Now, real quick, on the serious side, look at TikTok. Now, when I talk to some adults, they were like, "Oh, that's for kids." Y'all see them grown adults, women up there with their chest boom and the ass out and the
Yeah.
legs.
I don't even.
You're
have
not
a
doing
TikTok.
that for just show.
Yeah.
You
Attention.
You not just that's how they feel.
TikTok
that-
is ruining people's social
I'm telling
life.
you.
I don't see that.
You know how? Let me tell you the fact
You have
that
to
you
know how
see
to
the
control
video, but it takes them hours to learn whatever they need to learn,
You know.
and they need some attention. That's what social media now is giving them. It's a downfall. People don't know how to socialize now. You see somebody in public, they don't even know how to open their mouth and speak, but they want a TikTok.
But
Like
we
their
want
life
y'all
is
to, we want y'all to
You
open
want a
y'all
guy-
mic on the mic.
Mhm.
So we need y'all to reciprocate that.
I need you to go on the boat.
Because,
Okay.
because at the end of the day, I look at this. You know, one young lady said something to a guy. She said he said something to her. He wasn't disrespectful. He pushed the line, but he wasn't disrespectful. And she was like, "Well, I don't know you," and I got that. But at the end of the day, if you turn this, I watched one this morning, and I mean. She did it so quick you couldn't see the nipple, but it's that close. And I'm saying, how do you think men are going to approach you if they see you in the street? They ain't gonna say, "Hey, baby, I saw you on TikTok, and let's have an intellectual." They ain't looking. They ain't looking for no intellectual
Some
conversation.
will. Them young boys will. Now we won't.
Young boys
but
can't even hold a conversation. They ain't finished school.
They don't
But-
care.
but-
That's
but
all
them-
they
but
know is
guess what?
She's about to give it to
She,
them.
but
That's
she ain't even on the conversation
Nope.
level. They're not on that
That's
level.
it.
Nope.
That's it.
But
They don't
see,
see nobody reading a book, having a book club. They're not reading a book.
No.
What's the last book you read?
but in my 20s, I didn't care what you had up here. I care.
I
what,
did.
I did.
I didn't.
I did both because
You
it
gotta
made
have
it more.
a
It made it more
conversation.
interesting. That's what I was
Yeah.
groomed with. So it
Gotta
made it
have
more
something
interesting to
fun,
talk
right?
about. Yeah,
Had to have something
because
in
I knew it
common.
wasn't always about intimacy.
So we
you
talking
want to
after
roll
sex.
around, but we can
I like
we can
that
do
too.
different things. We can go out, we can eat, we can talk, we can do this, and it was
About
beautiful.
Funny shit.
Anything.
After sex?
Yeah.
So you want to laugh after I just got finished pumping my ass off?
Doesn't matter.
Oh no! When now we
What?
were
How
was
you
in
know
our
it was just
20s.
you?
We ain't talking all night. In
Oh.
our 20s, I'll post.
I mean, in your 20s,
Yeah.
Why? First of all,
Talking
why are
on
we
it?
able to talk after sex? I'm asleep.
You got to talk in order to know someone. You got to learn.
After
Yeah,
sex?
everything
I'm
isn't
talking about-
sex. So
Right.
every time we
Yeah,
get
I
together
ain't-
and all we do is have sex, then
No, I'm saying talking
But
after
then,
sex.
but you had people for
what's
that.
wrong with talking after sex?
I'm asleep. I
No,
do-
No, not when you were in
Everybody
your
goes to
20s.
sleep.
You wasn't sleeping in your 20s.
No,
was
you didn't go right to
I
sleep.
didn't
in
go
your
to sleep
20s.
like-
You got some
Man,
drink.
you was smiling,
something to
boy.
eat.
You smiling.
We turned the TV on, watched a movie again.
I have-
Probably had sex again
See, first of all,
before going
Damn right.
before going to sleep.
see, first of all, I don't even take my drawers all the way off. I
Golly,
just got.
golly, here we go.
I keep one leg in, so I just pull it
What
up.
did Stevenson say?
No,
I
we
just-
got
wait.
sex after 9. It ain't 10 o'clock yet, Stevenson. We
I
can't do this.
I pull my drawers up, and then when I wake up in the middle of the night, it be sticking them. I pull it down the side.
Somebody, anybody,
Come
help,
get him.
help him. Somebody come get him.
Come get him.
Jesus, this dude over here, you are very.
But you got to
Unbelievable.
realize, for me in my early 20s,
You know I ain't lying. You know, motherfucker. Hey, I'm
she
sorry.
knows she don't know you ain't
Yes,
lying.
yes, she do.
No, she don't know.
Well, she don't know about me,
Yeah.
but it dudes do that, man. They'll pull that one and they're like, man, I ain't got time to find my drawers in the
but
covers.
Victor,
I'm
I
gonna
don't
keep it on my one leg.
I can't,
Carry on.
Yeah, I can't speak for Victor.
Yeah,
I can't speak for
yeah, I'm
Victor. I
sorry.
don't know. But in my early
My
20s,
glasses
you
on
know,
my
you're
face.
dealing with women that you're trying to impress.
Right.
Because you at 20, some of us was dealing with women that were older, and you want to be able to not only surprise them that, look, I'm young buck, but I'm bringing the noise. And you could bring the noise, and then like we can have a conversation. We can go out to breakfast. We can do this. I can cook you breakfast. So at the end of the day, you're trying to impress at times.
Yeah.
You're
At
trying
20?
to impress in your 20s. Early
I
20s. You
am.
trying, yeah, you sometimes you
Yeah.
bro, if
I
you're
wanna see
dealing with
my
some of the
boyfriend
women,
naked.
yeah,
Like,
some of the women, I mean, you ain't every woman
I
wasn't a
wanna see
chicken head,
that.
bro. Every woman wasn't a chicken head. And some
Yeah.
women were older, and a lot of women are
Sorry.
more mature anyway.
Alicia.
yeah.
What Alicia said.
But if she is opening her mouth, make sure you can feel it.
I hope she got a little mop.
Tweety bird mouth.
Got that straw action. Got that little straw action.
And say that's too much. If she said that too much.
No, she better do. She better close her mouth, whatever it is. You better open your mouth too. I go, what the hell I'm gonna do with
You
that?
know, when you touch it, you can touch it with 2 fingers. Oh, that's it hard.
Bless
But-
his heart.
no, you got to do it with these two.
I said, two.
You grab my weenie with 2 fingers, I'm gonna fight your ass. You better grab it with your hand.
if it ain't, if it's,
I don't care.
if it's
You
two
better make
finger
it fit.
worthy,
You better make
the
it fit.
hand might
You gotta-
cover it all.
You gotta do it like that.
The hand might.
You gotta do it
All
like
right,
that.
good night.
What he said?
So stupid.
But I told you to read it.
I can't.
I love them big
This
titties.
going
Look like two
I said it wasn't 10
Right.
o'clock yet.
Right
That's what
under
I
the
meant.
cover.
That's what I meant.
The
It is
children are
not 10
still
o'clock
up. We
yet.
are not even going there. Oh my!
This is what
back
BBC
to the
after
letter.
12.
What we going to the
What is-
letter
what-
for?
what is
It's
the
over.
letter?
It's a wrap now.
What's the letter about?
It's over.
All
What's
of-
the letter about?
you don't want to know, bro.
Nope.
Oh God, one of them again.
Let me see.
No, it's about insurance policy.
Oh.
This young lady had a serious illness.
Right.
And she told her husband that she was diagnosed with a serious illness, and his first response was, "Can he take out an insurance policy on her?"
30 grand.
Not,
They ain't even no money.
Then he took it out without her consent.
yeah,
She called the insurance company and had to
cancel
cancel.
it.
But how did she find out?
It must have came
Came to
the
the yeah,
Oh,
it
Come
came
to the
to the
house.
to the house.
Okay.
But yeah,
People do that. People do that. People, and you know, there's a strategy in the Jewish community. Not all Jewish people, because we ain't gonna have that attack our show. But it's a
But
strategy.
she doesn't. Why you looking at me? Yes, Sharon said that.
Yeah, it's a strategy because a lot of the folks know that their loved ones, their mother, the grandparents are going to die, and they take out large insurance policies. And when they do die, it puts them in a better financial situation,
something like a legacy,
like kind of like that,
like a legacy,
yeah,
huh?
legacy, yeah.
Leaving a legacy,
Legacy,
behind
exactly, yeah.
for them to fund all their stuff where we still left behind because we don't want to leave nobody no money because we selfish.
Right. So we see that. The problem with this one
Leave my people,
is
they gonna be
you
rich.
know, at the end of the day, that is just insensitive. You
Yep.
understand what I'm saying? That's just insensitive. Now, but long as there was but that's insensitive.
And it's just not even a Jewish community.
No, but I'm just saying that that's something that I
And they all come together and pay for the policy.
But you said they all do what?
Come together.
And I
pay
don't
for
do
the
that with them
policy.
because I'm quick. So we ain't coming together. We're not. You better get it before I get there. So that's why you should start having sex before, in the morning time.
You don't even
Yeah.
like morning sex.
I don't. That's what I'm saying. Hey,
Man,
how you gonna make
that's
that
why I
suggest-
say
you run to work.
That's what I
that way,
say is,
boy.
hey,
I-
hey, you might want to charge that rose. Hey, good night. Charge it, And then I might text her, hey, or call her, hey, imagine me playing with you, right now.
And she
Get
can
it
call you and
warm
say, hey, look over to the nightstand. I left a bottle of baby oil.
I don't need no baby
Make
oil. What I need
sure-
baby oil for?
Make sure you use it.
What I need baby oil for?
Warm it up a little bit.
I don't need no baby oil. We got
Okay.
soap in the shower, cuz. I ain't even got to clean up. When you think that is shampoo you stepping on? That's sperm.
Some of that soap get in that one-eyed monster. You be mad.
No, it won't. It don't burn. What you talking
You
about?
go blind.
No, it won't.
Go blind. Keep on
That's
choking.
I heard
That's better
Keep
than
on
vitamin C.
some of my best sex been
Come
in the
on,
shower.
come on, choke. Keep on choking your chicken.
Damn round and fuck around and fall in there.
Golly.
You be like this.
Like, where's Vic is tonight? Well, y'all, Vic is at the
That's
hospital.
why I got the little arm thing on the shower.
You need it.
You gotta hold on.
Boy,
You gotta hold on if you get a good one.
I tell you this, Sunday
You
night.
gotta hold on, boy.
Sunday night. Boy,
you
you'd
be
have
stumbling, boy.
you'd have thought I was one of the damn 4 tenors. I was in there singing, son.
Nights like this, I wish.
Make you Victor understand this. It'll make you drool sometimes.
Booty. Booty, you sure talking a lot of junks.
I will not acknowledge that.
Oh, that is right. That is your
will not
nickname.
acknowledge
choking
that.
your chicken is healthy.
It is.
It is. It's good for the prostate.
You
They
can
say
stop
you can
the
choke it too much,
rain.
and then it can
Once it
affect
starts to
your
fall.
So, give a fuck. I got 3 kids. I don't care. I ain't want no more.
I ain't counting no sperm no more.
Hell no.
Count the shit.
I ain't giving you none tonight. No, we ain't having sex. No, you ain't having sex. I'm doing it with me.
You can stop the rain.
Squirt.
Once it starts
sure
to
can.
fall.
Lord, y'all just bad.
I'm done.
Oh God.
I'm out.
Oh God. Oh.
I'm out. This is it. Choking your chicken is healthy. Okay. You don't go blind, Axel.
And you won't have.
That's why I got these glasses right here.
You'll keep your prostate longer because that's all it's for. So
That's true.
That's it. So you will keep your prostate longer. You keep. You know what?
All right, let's wrap it up.
No. No. We ain't wrapping up nothing. Well, y'all can wrap it up. I'll just end it.
Are you gonna wrap up your leftovers?
Huh?
Are you gonna wrap up your
I
leftovers?
just put it in the refrigerator.
Okay.
Just raw. Just in there.
No foil, no
None.
plastic wrap, no top,
Nothing.
no lid.
Nothing.
Just throw it in there. Refrigerator funk.
Here you- I put baking soda in there.
It don't catch all of that.
It sure
You
don't.
gotta know what.
We gotta promote something. Watch that face go crazy. Victor face gonna go crazy too. So Thanksgiving, we got to do a show from somebody's house.
Ooh.
The hell you looking at me
We gotta be live on Thanksgiving. People have their family. They y'all gotta watch this show here because these are some tell them kids in the room, y'all.
Well, the stores won't be open Thanksgiving Day. A lot of stores are not open.
I know. I like it like that.
I love it,
in New-
'cause
They don't
they
have
like
it in New
it like
York.
that.
Like
Not
People
in
they
New
need a
York.
break.
They
People
need a break.
Macy's open at I think
Those
Macy's
stores-
open at 6 in
those
the
stores
evening
mistreat
on
employees.
May and
Yeah,
Thanksgiving.
like-
They mistreat employees.
The
I'm
employees,
glad
they
get
want
a
to
break.
spend time with their families as well.
They used to take care of us though.
That's
They
good.
They took care of us.
We
They
could
paid
do it.
us. They paid
If we
us
do
like
it-
almost double time.
If
to
we,
come
I
in.
don't know how we're gonna set it up. We could do something at the crib.
There you go.
We do something.
That's what happened.
It ain't no food day. I'm gonna tell you that. No. So if you think you're gonna get fed,
Oh, we
you
already
better
eat-
bring
we are
better bring some
already-
popsicles.
First
or
of
something.
all-
She gonna cook.
First of all, I just got my turkey today.
She gonna cook.
Okay.
You gonna be at your family, right?
Oh yeah, I'm
So
always-
I got
and
my
know
turkey
you gonna cook, 'cause
today.
You said you can. Cook.
I'm just gonna
I'm
be
going
in
to
the
get my
streets.
I'm going to get my collards next week.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm good.
I don't know what I'm cooking this
But
year.
I'll be full.
Right, we'll be full when we get there.
More ways
I'll
than
bring
one.
your plate.
More ways than
Oh,
one.
bring
please,
you
I gotta.
a plate. I felt the look like-
you know. I'm
But
one
I-
of the
but
places
I-
I've
In
been-
more ways than
I wanted
one.
to play
Yep.
business. I've been here.
But
Yep.
I do want to do a New Year's Eve show.
Oh, I can't promise you that. Where we gonna be at?
The fuck?
We're gonna watch the shoot.
The hell?
No boo boo.
No,
No boo boo.
No. Y'all ain't gonna be around me on no New Year's Eve. I plan on
Me gonna be around your
being in
ass
church
all year.
I'll be
Nope.
in church. I'll be in church.
Okay. I'm gonna be online in church or something.
You ain't go. Oh yeah, that's right. Cause my church, you got to be vaccinated. So I got to find me another church. That's right. Yeah,
No, you can stay there.
no,
It'll come down. It'll go away eventually. Don't worry. Just hold on.
I love the way you think.
Yeah, all that'll wear down. They're not getting that offering, that ties. It'll wear down.
But see, everybody in there, you know,
Don't worry about it.
you right.
What churches?
You just hold fast. I'm like you. I would have been like, you know what, deuces. But you know what? I'm good.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, most companies
You
are
can
saying
keep the
that you
church and
have
still
to
go to
be
somewhere else.
vaccinated.
you're right.
Okay.
You say what?
Most companies are saying now that you have to be vaccinated.
Not mine.
I mean, my company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a negative.
We gotta send out
ghostwriter for me. I guess I will be unemployed
No, I can't.
Boom.
because I'm not.
I
I'm
have
not
bills to
dealing.
pay.
I'll be unemployed.
I'm just going.
I'll find
unemployed.
somewhere else. Let me tell you something.
I'm
That
gonna be
one-
an illegal immigrant.
That one job is not. I have had multiple streams. I've been a CNA. I've watched people take their last breath. I've been a machine operator.
I'm gonna
I
sell.
sell insurance. I can do homeowners insurance and life insurance. I'm okay.
I'm
If I
gonna
want to work at McDonald's, I can. I'm sorry.
Well, yeah.
I'm gonna sell.
I mean,
I'm gonna sell some weenie.
that's your
Go ahead.
that's your
Stripper man,
prerogative.
stripper man.
$7.
But I got mine.
$7 a pump.
Okay.
And then
$7.
maybe next year.
But you know the way you talk, you ain't gonna get but maybe 1 or 2 in, so you ain't gonna get but $14.
maybe next year we'll do a show, Victor. If you don't have to work, we'll do a midnight show, and we'll bring the swingers and the strippers, not the strip, but have them come in and have that conversation. But we do it.
I plan on being in a relationship by then. No.
It ain't gonna
If-
last.
But our folks,
It ain't gonna last.
if your company come out that you all have to be
Love you
vaccinated,
back.
you leaving?
It's a lot of us leaving. Yeah.
y'all say that.
No,
And some will
really-
leave.
I
And
really
some
do.
will leave.
Some will,
Some will
but
leave.
it won't be everybody that say they.
Well,
gonna leave.
McMaster is already
I
talking
love my
about that
job.
this state will not be a
Thank you.
mandated vaccine state.
It's
And
21 other
yeah,
states.
so we're one of 10 states that are doing the lawsuit
Yeah,
too. So
yeah.
I mean, that much I agree, because they should mandate nothing. Because what they should mandate is that people wear their mask. Because when they wore the mask, it kept down the spread of the disease. People don't want to wear their mask, so now you want to make people take the vaccine.
I ain't getting in this guy.
Wear the mask.
Reason
I
why
would wear my
I think New
They
York.
should mandate condoms.
I think New York City.
And wrap it.
I think New York City proved.
Might as well.
Right.
I think New
Alicia,
York City
That's
proved
true.
I think New York City proved, of course, we were the first hotspot. I mean, what we went through was crazy. But also the number of people that are vaccinated in New York, the number of people that wear masks in New York, and the mandate in New York, our not vaccination rate, but infection rate was 1.25, the best in the state, but pretty much best in the country. And when you are stopping people from dying, that's the bottom line. You got to stop people from dying. And
But it's not.
Well, then
stopping-
that's-
but it's
that's not
stopping
my-
people from
yeah.
dying. See,
it's not.
you know,
That's your responsibility.
they have miscrewed the information. My thing is, if the vaccine stated that I wouldn't catch COVID, I would be like,
But it
worried.
says you can catch
But-
COVID, but it won't be as bad as if you
but
did.
It wasn't
people
that bad when I had
people
it.
have had the vaccine and still died.
Yep.
And they try to say, try to mask it, and they were like, well, they were already sick or their immune system was already low. But that's the whole reason why you told people to get the vaccine. People that are
to
sick,
try to protect them.
right?
Well, see, my whole thing
So-
was we all had to get vaccinated when we went to school. Like for the
I ain't have no
chickenpox,
choice.
yeah, we didn't have a choice. You didn't know what was in the vaccines
Right.
back then
I
either.
got a
But we didn't
choice
have
now.
a choice.
But
But
you
I
do
have a choice,
and that's what
Our
I'm
parents
saying.
did that.
That's what I'm saying. That's your choice not to get vaccinated.
But I had
But
COVID,
my-
and I'm sitting right
And
here.
I never had it. And my dad, he didn't have a vaccine at the time when he got COVID. He's 76, and he got it on just a crazy whim. And he
And it's-
survived. So they
I'm glad.
they're trying to say
I get
people
it well.
that didn't that have COVID died. No, they don't.
No,
Yeah, my mama
no,
had
it's-
70. She's 75
Not
and had it, and
everybody-
she got
and
A
asthma.
very high percentage of people that got COVID didn't die.
And my
Yeah,
dad,
99% of the people
and my
didn't
dad
die.
is a diabetic, and he survived.
Yeah, but over 700,000 people is still too many people.
That ain't
have
a lot of
died.
people.
Yeah, well, it's
But
relevant. It's relevant. It's
Exactly.
relevant. It's
We're
relevant.
talking about over 300 million people in the,
I
in the
didn't-
country. That's
I don't
not
want
a lot
y'all.
of
I
people.
didn't want y'all talking about me, so I
How about I want them to talk about reparations. Can we get that?
No.
Can we get reparations?
what?
Bump the vaccine.
Well,
I
what
want
did
the
you- what do you need
They
reparations
gave it to
for?
the Asians.
I want to be
They
here
gave
to
it to the
spend my
Asians. Why
reparations.
can't they give it to us? They kill us.
When?
We from here. We were
We're
born
not
here.
getting into that.
You
I
know,
ain't getting
can we
into
get that?
No.
Wait.
No.
We can talk.
Oh,
that.
okay. Well,
me and her can talk.
I'm gonna wrap that up. Yeah.
Thank y'all so much for watching.
Thank you, Veronica.
You know what? To you and you, and I don't do this often, but okay. Okay. If that's how
See,
you
me
feel.
and sis had
Okay.
this, we've had these kind of conversations offline.
But why get into that? That's a whole nother
That's
30
true.
minutes.
That's true.
It ain't 30 minutes.
We're
'cause
trying to get into
We'll
it.
just wrap it up.
I wasn't trying to get into it. I just brought it up. I'm not trying to get deep into it.
We never do.
I don't get deep into nothing.
This is the show. this is yeah. That's why you get able to go to sleep too, right?
Oh God!
But this is the show.
ashy my legs
This is
is.
the show to
I
come
wasn't
away.
gonna say anything, but
This
yeah.
is the show. This is,
And you talk about my shoes. Show them legs.
They didn't want to see them.
this is the
Women might try
show
to
not
jump
to
through
talk
the damn-
serious. That we come over here and blow off some steam because at the end of the day,
I'm
life
gonna blow
is
off
just too
something in a
soon.
few minutes.
Go ahead.
All right.
Don't think
y'all.
I didn't notice those braids over there.
Oh, she cute or whatever. That's how they said she cute or whatever.
She stick that lip out.
I like it though. Who did it? That girl in Darlington?
No.
Oh, I know Tori had somebody that does braids on her show. That's on, I think that's Main Street. She got a salon. Okay.
My cousin Erica Steele, Society Hill.
She thinks she can braid my hair?
I thought it was already braided,
No, not yet.
just not combed.
Yeah, it's just like,
I
Shut-
didn't go in a little long.
Yes, we definitely can have this talk later. Sharon
Sharon.
and Fatima.
Sharon be bringing us some stuff that for teen breakers some stuff. I'd be like,
Because it's already 10 o'clock and
Good night,
Brian, keep
everybody.
pacing.
I love y'all and peace,
hair
love,
grease.
and hair grease.
Thank y'all so much for watching Tangy Tea of Life. We appreciate each and every one of you for watching tonight. If you would like to be a guest on the show, tangyteaoflife@gmail.com. Or if you have topic suggestions.
Alicia wants to be a guest.
Okay, Alicia, please hit me up, tangyteaoflife@gmail.com. Or right here on the Tangy Tea page, and we'll get you up here.
Yep.
And
Peace,
for anyone
excellent.
else,
Peace,
you have
peace.
topic suggestions, Tangy Tea of Life, send us your emails so that we can talk about it. And thank you, young lady, for writing in the show. We hope we help you out.
I just hate the fact that she's got an illness. That sucks. That sucks. But if she wants some,
Shut it up.
okay. You know I was going with that.
Praying for you.
I was going to solicit some weenie, but
And
never
you
mind.
as well, Axel. You're welcome to come on the show.
I mean, she should get
Oh,
some-
I've been trying to get you on for a little minute. You haven't been up here yet,
Who?
Reggie.
Reggie.
Axel Foley.
Actually, don't look like that, do we?
Yeah, Martin.
No.
No.
Sharon met Axel at the karaoke. It was during, I think it was Tori's birthday party.
Oh,
I think
okay.
you met Reggie as well.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't remember him, but okay. I was. That's when you
Yeah.
brought your.
What's up, Ax?
Don.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Stevenson said, "Go ahead and divorce him."
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna hold you to that.
I'm gonna tell you that night, Tori's party. It was. But anyway,
All right, guys, have a great
you side at me for. Just playing.
have a great night. Thank y'all so much for watching. Thank y'all for your comments. We'll be going back through the comments and yeah, if we need to respond. Thank y'all so much. Sharon, thank
Yes.
you, sis.
You're welcome.
Appreciate
Thank
you.
you,
I had
Sharon.
fun
Doing
as
Adidas?
usual. Yeah, I got some Adidas on.
Fateen, thank you, my brother. All the
Oh,
way from
yeah.
WBLS, New York, and
York.
of course Victor. We appreciate.
Yeah, Victor White.
We appreciate you,
Good
my
to see you
brother.
again.
Thank y'all so much for always
And our
watching
host.
the team.
We sat together.
Veronica.
Oh, okay. I know
Thank
who that
you,
is now.
Sharon.
He said we.
And
He
our
said we
host.
have sat together.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
know who that
What
is.
time you go to work out?
It depends on what day it is.
With her man.
I don't care.
Hey,
Okay. It was like that was gonna be like, oh, I'm not gonna go now.
I'm just saying.
Shit.
Look, why you
His
saying?
arm-
She didn't say nothing. So
I was saying it for her. You know,
Big
sometimes we
maybe
just
me
be
and
looking
him.
like
He spot me and I spot him.
No, you
What
can't
the
spot him.
hell? Oh,
Ain't
he
no-
that good. He good.
That boy, he left the gym.
Oh Lord.
He don't go to no gym. He left her car. That is a big dude. He cool. Oh, he
Okay.
big as shit. God, dog.
What? Oh, that you.
all right, so we'll talk with y'all later. Have a great night, folks. We will see you all Thursday, God willing.
Lord bless.
Good night.
Good night.
Buenas noches.
Buenas noches.